Aubrey. Sorry, Aubrey. I just ended the stream there while I was talking to you. Duh. I'm good. How are you? I'm just getting my Cash App up, and then we're gonna go outside. I suppose I should feed the fish first, huh? Hi, Danger Chris. Hi, Cheese God. Aubrey. You're at someone else's house? Cheese God says congratulations on 8K. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. It's fun, right? You're at your aunt's house? Your aunt's house? Perry Bone, hello. How are you? It's raining out. I thought we'd do a little live stream out in the front porch. I thought that might be fun. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to chat. Perry Boren, you loved my dress. Thanks, you guys. That was fun, wasn't it? That live stream hit 16K, so thank you. It's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of people to watch me. 16K. So it hit that by dinner time last night. So thanks, you guys, for that. I guess everybody loved the dress. Thank you. I did too. And I made a lot of content in that dress. I made a lot of TikTok videos yesterday that I can bring over to YouTube and have you guys see them as well. Right? That is a lot, Perry. 16K is a lot. Recently I've been getting big numbers like that. About 2 weeks ago I got 20K. And I've got a couple 10, 15Ks, and before that, I got my biggest number, which was 2 months ago, which was 47K, you guys. And I haven't even looked back on that stream, the one that got 47K. So I've been getting some big numbers, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you so much. Mario is coming in saying my prince. Okay. Patchwork Star, how you doing today, sweetie? Danger Chris and Cheese God. Welcome to you all. Hello. Okay, so you know how when I go to the next creator, do you know that the next creator turned out to be Celine Dion? Celine Dion is live next to me. I don't know if you guys are... What did Skippy say about it? Well, Skippy bought it for me. Skippy loves it. He bought it for me the day before I wore it for you guys, and the day before I wore it for you guys, I wore it for Skippy all over the house. Skippy and I sat around, did bong hits in it, cuddled in it, I made lunch in it, I ate Funyuns out of the bag in it, so that all happened the day before I wore it for you guys, so he loved it. Look at Celine Dion live streaming, you guys. What are we doing here with Celine? So Celine's channel here is called The Pony Show. We got Celine Dion live. I don't know. Did you ever expect that? Because I didn't, you guys. Where's Truther? I'm good, Patchwork Star. Thank you, sweetie. I woke up a little early this morning because the thunder was going on. It was a thunderstorm at like 6 a.m. this morning. So both cats were trying to get in the bed with me under the covers, and they were scared. So I've been up since about then. It's a little cold out here. It's a weird vibe out here. It's like chilly. I'm surprised at how cold it is out here, honestly. Hi, Fiaston. Scott W. Convid19. Scott W. Convid19. You sound like a news channel. What is the Real House of Cleveland all about? So, sweetie, this is my channel, and I'm a 56-year-old housewife documenting my life on live stream. So this is a daily diary entry that I do every single day, or I try to do it every day to document my life on live stream. I'm a monetized live streamer on YouTube and on TikTok. So that's all it is. We come in here and bitch about me and talk about me and gossip. Xavier Giles, hello. Perry Boren says, I like Skippy. He sounds like a good dude. He is a good dude. I got very, very lucky with Skippy. He was brought up right by women, so he has manners. He was brought up right by women, so he has work ethics. He knows how to treat me and other people around him. I'm very lucky to have Skippy. Netchy Sketch is in the house. Thanks, Netchy Sketch. How you doing, girl? I appreciate that. And it is on my thumbnail today, but since Netchy Sketch is here, I will say it out loud because she knows who I'm talking about. Since Netchy Sketch is here, I'll spill a little bit more of the tea than I usually would, and it is written on my thumbnails today, but I have 8K subs, okay? There's a little painting in my thumbnail that I'm looking at, a painting in a art museum, and it says Cleveland Housewife 8K subs. Well, there's two paintings next to me. The one painting says she has more subs than Janny. Imagine. And the other picture says she has more subs than Saint 10. So I'm going to say this again. I have more subs than my ops. I have more subs than Janny, and I have more subs than Saint 10. Saint 10 has been on 2 RVs, 2 different shows. He's in IP2. He's been streaming for years. Janny's been a clipper for years. And I win. Cleveland always wins, just so you guys know. I have more subs than Saint 10. I have more subs than Jenny. You know those 2 dudes are picking their assholes right now, jacking off to me like, oh my God, Cleveland really did go past us. Yes, I did. I did. And I'm already on my way to 9K. Yesterday when I started streaming yesterday, you guys, I needed 10 subs to hit 8K. And I knew I'd get 10 subs on that live stream yesterday. But what I didn't expect was that I'd get 65 subs yesterday. 65 subs I got yesterday during my live stream. So when I got off my live stream, I had 8,055 subscribers. 55! I got 65 subscribers in my one stream yesterday. I don't see Saint 10 or Janny doing that. I don't even see Steve DeLeve doing that. So Gary is sending me a 100%, ooh woo. So you know what that means? That does mean that karma has taken my algorithm. The algorithm has taken off with me because I am successful. IRM IRLTYM is sending me the flow state. Let's get it going. We got the flow state going. Thank you so much for that gift. Appreciate it. What is up, you guys? Welcome to chat. We have 50 in chat. We have 20 likes. My name is Jennifer. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Good morning. We have a very rainy, thundery morning here. It's given me a little break in Cleveland, so I thought I'd sit out here and stream with you guys. Make sure you're subbed up to my channel because I need so many more new subscribers. No, I don't. Thank you for subbing to my channel and supporting me the way you guys do. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like the stream. Yesterday we had almost 300 likes on my stream, so let's get those going. Let's get those going. You stop messing around, user. You stop messing around. Ha! Marshall, I have to stop what I'm saying. Marshall is making me laugh. Marshall Schumann says, I love it. 100%. Janny and Saint 10 can go to sleep now. Yeah, Janny and Saint 10 can go to sleep now. Bitches. Little fucking girl bitches. I win, Marshall. I win, Marshall, and they know it. The boys are so dumb. Hey, Steven. Hi, greeny-eyed monsters. Miss Dawn. Good morning, Jennifer. Congrats, and thanks for posting the blueberry muffin recipe. Guys, those blueberry muffins. Did you see how I made them? Here's the trick. You have to melt the gummies. You can't just stick a gummy in the muffin and cook it, because if you do that, the temperature of the oven will take down that what gets you high. So you have to somehow get it in there. So I decided I was going to boil my milk a little bit with it in there. So I just brought the milk to a boil. I've never done that before. I usually boil it in water. But that recipe called for milk. I didn't want to just put water in there too. So I boiled the milk. I released the gummy in there, melted it in there, and it worked amazingly. You guys, the muffins are the best things I've ever done, and they got us so high. I've got like 6 left we can eat today. They got us so high, you guys. Ho-he Pakon Bruka. Hello. Steven says, just eat a gummy, then have a muffin, no loss. I know, but I'm not Cleveland housewife, and I'd like to be crafty, and I like to get my foods crafty with the gummy in them, and I like to do it just so I can teach you guys how to do it the right way. So I've done it the right way. You guys can do it that way. If you guys want to have a muffin and then have a bite of a gummy, do that. But I've now showed you how to do it correct. Ms. Dawn says, wish we could get some 200 milligram indica gummies. Yeah, that was a good one, right? And it's just one gummy. It's 200 milligrams. It's too much for me. It's even too much for Skippy. So we'd be splitting that shit. She's crafty. She's right on time. She's crafty. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Beastie Boys songs. Hi, Coconut. Thank you. Super Crunch. Shut up. This is the last tattoo I got, dummy. All my other tattoos are hidden. It definitely isn't my first tattoo. It's about my 12th, lunatic. So don't come in here telling me how to get tattooed. Super Crunch coming in here. And don't call me bro either, okay? I'm no one's bro. I'm a girly girl. I'm a feminine princess. Don't call me bro, okay? So Super Crunch coming in here and says, bro, the hands are one of the last places to tattoo, not the first. Okay, well, I'm full of tattoos all over me, and this is the last place I'm tattooing. So get over it, buddy. You'll be all right. Bro! Who comes in and calls a 56-year-old woman bro? Get the fuck out of here with your bro. 200 milligrams strong, Steven says. Ashley Marie Disney says hello. A Talbalic lover, bro. Steven's cracking up. It is funny. I say that to people all the time when they come in my chat. You can always, and it's usually, no adult would call me bro. Okay, not an adult man would call me bro, and not an adult woman would call me bro. So you can kind of pick out the kids with the bro. Okay. If I met you guys on the street and you and I are in our 30s, you would never come up to me and say bro. You would never do it. Thank you for that gold coin. IRL time. Thank you for my gold coin, sweetie. I appreciate it so much. I never finished my introduction. Make sure you guys are sub the fuck up. If you're not, sub the fuck up to my channel. Make sure you like the stream as you're coming in. We got 76 in chat and 27 likes. Boo, boo, boo. Bad job. Bad job, chatters. As you come into my chat, I need you guys to like the stream. So please, as you guys come in and settle in chat, I need you guys to go up here and manually click that thumbs up button. Give me a likey poo. I beg of you. It's important we get up to 100 likes pretty quickly here to help the algorithm. Why? Because I'm shadow banned for weed, and you guys know that. So we got to get those likes up for this to even push me out. No. Bomb Moth says no. Ho hep. I'm just calling you Ho hep because that's all I can do. Subbed and liked the wifey. Thank you. Glenn Diesel says no. She looks 56. Well, I am 56. So, yeah. I'm going to look 56 when I'm 56, weirdos. Steven says 56 and you look 40. Well, that's kind. Thank you very much. Do you know the dope rope from Michigan? V8 Friendly says. I don't. What's the dope rope? But I know Michigan. It's my favorite state right now. It's where we come on the weekends to stock up. Steven says, I just liked and subscribed. You are a hoot. Thank you, Steven. Forwanto is in chat. What's up? Good morning, Forwanto. Good morning. How are you? No Islam. You look like you're 32. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're very kind. And I like the name of your channel, No Islam. I'm with you there, buddy. I'm with you there. Fuck that shit. And fuck those people. And fuck that. I don't like them. I recently got one of my streams taken down because I was talking about that, about how they've taken over America and how they're bullies and how they think that we're infidels and if we don't join their stupid gang, they want to kill us. And YouTube took down my stream. They said that it was hate speech on my part. So I had to appeal, and guess what? Guess who won? Yeah. Cleveland always wins. Especially against something that rhymes with the Schmuslims. Those people are losers. Get them out of my country. This is a MAGA channel, and I'm a MAGA Barbie bitch. I'm your MAGA Barbie ginger bitch. We are pro-Trump here, and we are pro-ICE here. You guys can be whatever you want in my chat. I don't care, but that's what I am. What is the dope rope? We need to know. An edible with 300 milligrams of THC. Well, that would kill me, honey. I'd be up on the ceiling over there in that corner, nude, like a spider monkey, screaming upside down. You people would have to call somebody if I was on 300 milligrams. I think I have heard of that dope rope now that you say that, you guys. Isn't it, like, Nerds? It's Nerds candies on it. I think that's what it is. I've seen it. I've seen people do it on challenges, on cannabis content challenges, on cannabis content channels like me. And they'll eat it, and then they'll go do something by themselves. I'm not that crazy. Super Crunch says, I want to apologize for calling you, bro. Let me just turn this off. They're calling me. They're already calling me, assholes. You don't have to apologize for calling me, bro. I think it's funny. But thank you for apologizing. I appreciate that. The left talks about killing us Trump supporters and nothing happens to them. Yeah. Well, what happens to them is bad karma and they don't have good quality of life because they're losers. Sinful Kitty reported me for hate speech. Okay. Well, you can do that, Sinful Kitty. Why? Are you a Shmuslim? Let's go look at her channel. She sides with the Shmuslims. Sinful Kitty reported me for hate speech. Look at him. Look at him. Of course he did. All he needs next is blue hair and a septum ring. What the fuck? Just a reminder for you guys, this is my channel and I'm allowed to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I've already gotten taken down for talking hate speech for that group of people. I am allowed to say my thoughts on that, and that's not considered hate speech through YouTube. That is TOS, and I am allowed to say my feelings on that group of people. So if you report me for hate speech for that, your channel won't get a strike, but your channel will be noted as reporting false reports. So good luck with you, you little bitch. Did you see him? What a little bitch. What a girl. JQ says, my wife is from Asia and she loves your videos. Oh, JQ, tell the wifey poo I said hello and tell her I said thank you. That's really amazing. I love it. And I love Asia, by the way. Alex Colmer, when are you going to play your flute and violin practice on live? We're going to start that in the fall, sweetie. I'm going to do that in the fall. I'm going to do it for real. So we're going to do like maybe one stream a week where I'm just doing musical stuff. What do you think about that? We're going to start that in the fall as soon as the summer's over. Thanks for asking. So we're going to take Sinful Kitty out of my chat. It's funny that it's a dude with a mustache and he calls himself Kitty. What a fucking girl. So if you report me, I'm going to delete you. You can't be in my chat. Is a septum... Super Crunch is calling me out. Is a septum a political thing? Well, they don't mean it to be, but it's become a thing. There's something called the septum ring theory. Have you guys heard of it? Oh, Forwanto is sending me gold coins. So yeah, there's something that's come about that's called the septum ring theory. And what it says is if you're getting a septum ring, or if you have a septum ring, you're probably a bitch. You're probably a woke. You're probably dyeing your hair blue, and you're probably carrying some sort of trans sign, okay? And you're probably not mentally well. So they have come around with something called the septum theory, and I find it pretty fucking goddamn true to life. So that's what I say about that. Chef Mike is sending me a GLHF. GLHF. Thank you, Chef Mikey Poo. I love you. Steven says truth. Cookapod says I love your lives. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. Black 19169 Escalade says, you're too old to be selling your soul on YouTube and stop cursing. Okay, Dad. Okay, Dad. How about you fucking leave my chat and go boss somebody else around, okay? I'm too old for you to be bossing around and telling what to do. I will curse like a sailor on my stream because that's how I am, and that's how I live my life. You don't like it? Change the channel, bitch. I don't know what to tell you, but don't come in here telling me what to do on my stream. 95 in chat, 46 likes. I need to get those likes up. Can you guys double tap the screen to like my stream? Or go up there and manually hit that thumbs up button? Do we have to do... Hi, Heather. Heather's in chat. Heather's in chat. Heather's in chat. Dad's in chat, too, you guys. Be careful. Dad's watching. Clock says, I totally get the septum piercing thing. So, I didn't make that up. There's a bunch of other YouTubers that have founded that, okay? And I'm just repeating what they are saying, but boy, do I find it factual. Boy, do I find it factual. I've never met a Republican or a conservative with a septum ring. Have you? Because I haven't. I've never met a MAGA person with a septum ring. Have you? I'm 56 years old. I was a punk rocker and I had almost everything on my body pierced. Guess what? I've never had a septum ring. And I never would. I would never pierce my face. Jennifer is in chat. Jennifer is in chat, and she's a redheaded ginger like me. So look at this. We're going to rule the world, you and me, Jennifer. We have two redheads here in chat, and they're both named Jennifer. Uh-oh. Someone's disgusting in chat. William Crenshaw came in chat, and they are disgusting, you guys. They're letting us know. Sorry, man. Sorry. Yes, I've met my people, you asshole. Happy Larry, you don't sound very happy. You sound kind of like an asshole. I've met my people. They're wonderful. Why are you bringing up black people? Why are you being racist in the chat? No one brought up black people but you. I don't have a problem with black people. Why are you bringing that up and insinuating that I do? I don't. I love black people. I have no problem with black people. Why are you saying that I do? Imagine Trump gets a septum ring to troll the Libbies. Oh, that would be funny. I would laugh. Jennifer says, yes, we are. Gingers are the best. Don't you have refugees to welcome you in? No, we don't have refugees anymore. We don't have migrants anymore because our president put the kibosh on that and stopped it. Cookapon is a redhead too. We have 3 redheads in chat. We are ruling the world. Redheads in chat. 3 of us gingers. Yes. Wanto says, I was a punk too. I had Liberty spikes that I used to put up with super glue. Super glue? Wanto, I love you. So in the 80s, I was a punk rocker, sweetie. I was listening to the Sex Pistols. I was going and seeing GBH and Black Flag. I was really a punk rocker. And then I found goth. And then I turned from a punk rocker into a goth girl. And I dyed my hair black. And I followed The Cure and Skinny Puppy and Christian Death. Yes, and so that's how that ended for me. I was new wave, and then I was hardcore punk rock for quite some time, and then I went goth, fully goth. And then I became kind of normal after that. But it's all still in my bones. I am punk rock, and I am goth in my soul. Trump is number 1. Hi, Nick Bits. Hi, William. Okay, I'm taking William out of my chat. William Crenshaw, you're a fucking asshole. And the second you say you want to see me in a burqa, you're out of my chat, bitch. You're a disgusting piece of shit American. You should be ashamed of yourself. So any people in the Western world, in America, would want to hide their women with burqas, you're disgusting. You want to cover your women and not make them show their hair? That's disgusting. You want to cheat on your women and have numerous different wives? You're disgusting. You want to circumcise your women. You want to cut off their clitoris so they can't have orgasm ever again, so they can never feel pleasure. That's what they do. They cut off women's clitorises, okay? The burqa is really nothing compared to that. So the abuse that the Islamic women are put through is disgusting. IDK too cool, 100% woo. Linkin Park or Green Day? Linkin Park. Linkin Park, 100%. Although I'm not too happy about Chester's decisions in life. What a fucking asshole he was, right? But I'm not going to support Green Day, who changes their song to anti-MAGA lyrics, anti-American lyrics. Green Day is a loser. Billy John, is that his name? What a dork. So, Fabulous says, this is a crazy old drunk lady and I feel bad for her husband. Well, my husband's very much in love with me and we're very much partners. And I don't drink, sweetie. I haven't drank in 18 years. I'm sober. So you coming on here with your childlike ways, insinuating that I'm drunk, I think everybody can see that I'm not drunk. We're having a normal discussion. And I might be crazy, but I'm not drunk. So let's take you out of my chat. We don't drink on this channel, you guys. I haven't drank alcohol in over 18 years, nor has my husband. So you'll never see alcohol on this channel, and you'll never see me drunk, you guys. Don't listen to the haters, babe. Thank you, sweetie. Nick Knack is in fucking chat sending me stars. Hi, Nick Knack. Thanks for the stars. Appreciate it, sweetie. Nick Knack says, shake it. I can do that. How about that? It's a little shake for you. It should be a crime to speak negative about our leader. Well, I mean, people can have their opinions, right? But I don't think they should be acting on them. You know, the second you're grabbing a dildo and whipping it at an ICE agent, shame on you. You know, what are you doing, people? What are you doing? Michael is from Pennsylvania. What's up, neighbor? I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Good to see you, Pennsylvania. Didi Sarasone, you're a negative. You're a negative right now, sweetie, in the chat. Russo Bugardin says the Shmuslims are a cult, not a religion. Exactly. Exactly. And they're a gang of gang members. Okay? If you don't agree with what they say, they will kill you and cut off your clitoris. So, just that. Just know that. Thank you for the gold coin. Thank you for the gold coin, Nick Knack. You smoke any good strains lately? About the best thing I've smoked lately is that Blackberry Kush. Pretty good. I was liking that. Our leader is supreme. When is the last time we did poppers and sang Dancing Queen? Well, I'm an ex-club kid, you guys, so it was about 25 years ago. I was pretty big on the Dancing Queen and the poppers in my club kids days. I hung out with the likes of RuPaul, Michael Alec, Ernie Glam, the famous club kids from New York, and that's a proven fucking fact. So I did quite a bit of poppers with them. Do you remember the Rush? Do you remember the Rush in the bottle? You open it and you smell it. You dance. The best times. Supreme like a taco. Okay, so Portia's world, you're confused as to what you should be doing in life. 6'7", 6'7". Nick Knack gives me a 6'7", 6'7". Thank you, Nick Knack, for the gifts. But you know what I say about 6'7"? No, I am not a 6'7". When you come to my channel, it's a 9'10", 9'10", 9'10". So I'm going to read a little bit what Portia's world says before I delete her from my chat. She said, ICE agents are disgusting. Hey, Portia, did you not learn to listen to your parents? Did you not learn in 3rd grade that you are supposed to listen to the police and do what they say, sweetie? You're being a very bad American, and you're being a bad girl. Blah, 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 blah. Brainwashed, blah. You fall for it so easy. Sweetie, the only one falling for anything is you, because you're not liking the police as you should, and you're inviting horrible people into your country that are destroying your country. So get it together. Emma View is better than Ohio State, and Ohio sucks. Okay. What are you talking about? Miami? Okay. I could care less. I said the way that your Portia's world, what are you talking about? Why are you blabbering in my chat if you're not even American? Why are you talking against Americans in my chat, Portia's world? I'm just going to take you out. You didn't target me, Portia? I don't think you'd have the wherewithal to target me, honey. I said people as a general term. All right. Well, I don't think you're a cool chick. I think you're an asshole for what you said about ICE, okay? You should respect ICE. You should respect the police. You should respect your president. You should respect your community. You should respect your town. You should respect your country. And you're not. So who's brainwashed? You, honey. You're not doing anything right. So get it together, lady. Coming in here talking paragraphs on my chat. No one cares because you're doing the wrong thing, weirdo. Justice for Portia. Cootie Queen. United States of Israel. The United States of Israel. That's what it's becoming. And if there's more people like her out there and you people that support that, you're going to lose your freedom. You're going to lose your everything. So watch it. Trump has portrayed himself as a god. When did he do that? When did I miss that one? So Trump portrayed himself as a god. Why? Because he makes AI art. I make AI art too, sweetie. It's called creating. It's called a joke. Trump has made jokes about that. Trump has never told any of us that he thinks he's God, you weirdo. I think you might be reading into things a little too much, and you might be taking things a little too seriously, weirdo. I like Trump's AI art. It's funny. It's funny and it's amusing, honey. You should try to look at it that way. Trump loves America. Trump has the deadliest bombs. I like that comment. Yes, Trump has the deadliest bombs. I would say that. Okay, the machinist says Trump is God. Thank you, machinist. Do you think Trump is God? Okay. For Wanto says, I agree, Trump is super vain, but I think he's doing better than most in office. Yeah, who said he couldn't be vain? He is vain. He's full of himself, and he should be, because he's doing a damn good job. And I like his character, and I like his attitude about it. It's way better than Biden's or Obama's. I love you, Harry Satz. Mr. Donovich. Mr. Donovich, you are correct, and that's why I like you. He says, furthermore, Trump is a businessman. He's making more money off y'all. Jesus Christ is AI post. He has a Trump Bible. Okay, you lost me there. I like your comment that you say Trump is a businessman. You lost me after that, buddy. Yes, Russo, I like what you're saying. Russo Bud Gardens. Russo Bud Gardens says people that talk like that are enemies of the USA. I love the president and ICE. Thank you. You're very patriotic. Cooks Upon says, I'm not redhead or American. I'm Dutch. Okay, you can be whatever you want. Brandon Brinks is in chat. Says Europe is full. Millions must leave. Yeah, a lot of people are traveling to Europe and living there, right? It's going to get crazy there. You little sausage says, we want Trump to save the UK. Well, the UK needs some saving, and they need some things like what Trump has done in America here, because Trump has stopped the migrants from coming in here. And you, in the UK, in England, you need that to happen, because your country is getting tore apart by migrants, by people that don't belong there. And I'm sorry for you, England. I'm sorry. Wyatt says Epstein and Trump hated each other. Yes, they did. Trump also turned Epstein in to the CIA when Trump found out about Epstein Island. And that's why Trump never went, because he turned him in to the CIA. That's proven, you guys. David in France says, I would love to date her. Thank you, David. Look at Eddie's in chat. He says, hi, beautiful, superior white goddess. I love you. Eddie, how are you? Good to see you in chat, sweetie. How you been? Epstein's second phone said, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. That's proven, honey. Do you smoke weed? Yes, I do. Okay. So I hope you guys have something to drink. What am I drinking today? I have a lemon lime green Gatorade packet in here. I was feeling a little like I needed water today, so I did grab a pop, and I grabbed this. So cheers, we're having a little bit of Gatorade. We have 66 in chat. No, we have 92 in chat. 92 in chat and 66 likes. Can we get those likes up? Double tap the screen to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. What do I have to do for you people? Do I have to do like, do you want to do a cartwheel? We could do a cartwheel, I suppose. Where should we put the camera? Over here? What kind of cartwheel do you want? A good one? Coming at you, cartwheel? Yes, bitches. Give me a like. Give me a like, you. Cartwheeling on the front porch for you. Lou says, let me move you out of Cleveland. Did I serve in the military? Of course not, weirdo. Did I just get stormed on Joe Tour? Yes. It's been raining here. That's why I'm out on the front porch. I thought it'd be nice to do it out in the rain a little bit, but as soon as I came out here, it stopped raining. Nick Knack is sending me more stars. Nick Knack, thank you. 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, and a butt shake. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Oh, Dee Dee is just going on and on. Dee Dee, you're way too serious for chat. Delphi Gala. Hello. Delphi Gala comes in hot. Delphi Gala says, I'm European and I love America. I want all the best for the USA. Thank you, sweetie. That's so nice to hear from you over there. See, I wish you could all be so nice. Nick Knack is giving me a flower. I caught it. Nick Knack. I got the flower. Thank you, sweetie. So let's go over here to the left and let's do a little sesh. Are you guys ready to do a little seshy poo? Give me some likes, and go hit your shit. Good morning. That's what I'm talking about. We needed that after this political talk. Do I have a Siamese kitty in the window? Yes, there's a Siamese kitty cat in the window. She just walked away, though. See if we get her back. Kittler. Kittler. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 Kittler. Come on. Kittler, they're talking about you on YouTube. Come on. Kittler. Kittler. Kittler, come on up. They're talking about you on the YouTube. There she is. That's Kittler. 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 That's Kittler. That's Kittler the cat. With a K. Don't get too excited. It's because she has a mustache. Kittler with a K. Kittler! Say hi to YouTube. Yeah, they love you. They want to say hello to the Kit Kit. Kitty cat. Kittler. Kittler. There she is, you guys. That's Kittler the kitty cat. She's 16 years old, you guys. I delivered her from her mother when she was just being born. I rescued her mother from the outdoors. That's Kittler. Meow. 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 That's a kitty. She is beautiful. Thank you. She's very sweet. Hi, Meow. Hi, Victor. Static Frog. I don't know what smocks are. Portia's World. Hey, Portia's World, fuck you. Get out of my chat, cunt. Fuck yourself. How about that, bitch? Epstein's second phone. Funny name. How much money did the government spend just to investigate seashells? I don't know. Probably a lot, man. Probably a lot. Am I 87? I'm 56. Victoria Draca is asking if I'm trans, and with that question, you get taken out of my chat. Forwanto says, I've got 2 rescue kitties. All of my animals are rescues. But thank you for rescuing, Forwanto. Hi, Days. How are you? Nick Knack says, very sweet. Forwanto says, I love the stash. Yeah, it's really cute, right? I didn't know what to name her when she was first born. She had a little mustache. And then I looked at a list of cat names with mustaches, and Kittler came across it with a K. I thought that was pretty funny. Miss Dawn, am I doing a 420 stream again? Hell to the no, no, no. I don't have that time today, sweetie. I'll probably be streaming for an hour or 2 at the most today. Why does it say I've only been streaming for 8 minutes here on my clock? What the hell? Mysterious 420 says, don't smoke crack, kids. It ages you horribly. Okay, Mysterious. I'm 56 years old. I look my age and younger, and I don't smoke crack, asshole. So you can leave my chat, too, insinuating I'm a crackhead. It's weird that crack's on your mind at this time of the morning. So, no, I'm not aged by crack, weirdos. Okay? I'm aging naturally. Hi, Flying Unicorn Cat. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. How's it going with you? What are you doing today? Avery Tull, I'm taking you out of my chat, too, because you're saying I'm 10. So if you could please not swear. I don't really think you're 10. I think you're an adult trying to get me not to swear. 4 children on my channel? I don't think you are a 10-year-old. I think you're an asshole. That's what I think you are. I swear on my channel, because my channel is for 18 years and older. This is an adult-only channel. I clicked every button on YouTube to do so, and I talk about that. So if you are a child in my chat, you must leave. You're not invited here, and you're not welcome in my chat. So I will swear like a sailor all day long, because that's what I do. I don't cater to children on my channel. That's one thing I don't do. So children are not allowed in here. If you're a child, leave chat. Fly Unicorn Cat says, I'm doing good. Got some cleaning to do today. Me too, girl. I thought I had it all together yesterday, and I thought, you know, the weekend would just be chill. I'm just doing this. The week would be whatever. No, I have a ton of shit to do today. And I'm not happy about it, Flying Unicorn Cat. I really have to get off stream and get to work. So this won't be the longest stream I've ever done, you guys. Jason Bourne is in chat. He's calling me a hillbilly. I've been called worse, buddy, but I'm not a hillbilly. I like hillbillies, though. I have nothing against hillbillies and rednecks. I like them. River Rat's in chat. What's up, River Rat? Good to see you. Delphi Gala says, you're so freaking badass. I know. Fly Unicorn Cat says, ugh, chores suck, but we got this. Yeah, we got this, girl. We got this. Unfortunately, you guys know Skippy was on vacation last week, but he had to work last night for one of his buddies. He actually might have to work tonight for one of his buddies, but then he gets the rest of the week off, and I think Saturday is his birthday. I don't even know. I'd have to look at the calendar. Either Saturday or Sunday is Skippy's birthday, so I'd be getting him a lot of gifts right now and celebrating. And getting the house all clean for him. Jose says, don't sweat the haters, love. I got a lot of haters, Jose. I try not to sweat them, but once in a while they get under my skin, Jose. You feel me? They annoy me, Jose. Why can't everyone just be perfect like us? Do you know? Because I don't. Let's put a little on our lips. Yes. It's way better for the lippy poos. Excuse me. If you know me, you know this is my Kelly K lip stuff. I use it all the time, and I am addicted to it. Thank you, Kelly K. 97 in chat and 77 likes. We need some more thumbs up. Get those thumbs up for me, you guys. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Make sure you are wearing something comfy. I just have shorts on and my Cleveland Indians t-shirt. Okay, so we're just going chill today. No gowns, no fancy dresses. Make sure you guys have something to drink. I have my crack. You know, this is my favorite thing on the planet. This is my favorite drink. Cheers. It's the last one. We're now out of pop. So as soon as Kippy wakes up, he has to go get me more pop. What do you think about that? Cheers. Yummy. Yummy. Let's do a little seshi poo over to the side again, you guys. Platinum Player said, I'd be over there. What part of the city you at? Dang, I wish I was your neighbor. Platinum says, yeah, I wish you were my neighbor too, because my neighbors are kind of assholes. Ginger Ale is the bestest. Yes, it is. For Wanto says, I'll be crawling under my house today to try to fix a pipe because the people I rent from suck at answering my calls. So you're going to fix your own pipe in your rented house? It's pretty amazing. Your landlord sucks a fat cock. I don't know if you know that. King D5, hello. Delpha Gala says you for 2028. Michael Miller says 94 pounds. Yes, Michael Miller. Were you in chat yesterday? I told people I was 94 pounds. That's what I weigh. I am 94 pounds. 94 pounds. I'm not even 5'1". 34, 24, 33. Not even 5'1". I'm about 5.5 inches. What do you think about that? Those are my stats, yo. Cheers. Sesh with me. To the side. To the left. To the left. Stoner Chick ASMR. Good morning, Florin. How are you? Forwanto says, do you guys have Vernors in Ohio or just Canada Dry? Michigan has Vernors and it's great. I don't like Vernors. I don't like it. It's too gingery for me. Yeah, we got it. We got all kinds of ginger ales here. But this is the one I like. This is the only one that I allow in my life. Vernors taste like a ginger root that you would pull out of the earth to me. It's too earthy. It's too gingery. This tastes sugary and like a pop to me. The rest of them just taste earthy to me. So this is the only one I like, you guys. Okay, let's put on some lipstick. Top 3 celebrities that I cannot stand. Oh, that I can't stand. Robert De Niro. What a douchebag. Hate Robert De Niro going on and on and on about Trump. Shut up, buddy. I don't like Nicole Kidman. I just was talking about that yesterday because I think she should be in porn. I don't like that I turned on her movie the other day on HBO and it was straight porn the first 2 minutes of it. I had to turn that shit off. I was like, holy shit, lady. So I don't like Nicole Kidman. Oh no, I don't like Rosie O'Donnell and her Muppet mouth. I don't like that. DSL, exactly. DSL. Perfect. Do you not agree? My husband would. Let's put a little more on. DSL. We have 98 in chat and 89 likes. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, screw Hollywood. They're a bunch of baby-eating fucking weirdos, devil-worshipping baby eaters. And that's what they are, you guys. Be very clear about that. No one's making that up. They are eating babies over there. Billy O. Nicole's face doesn't move and it's scary. Yeah, and I don't know why she's showing her entire body the other day. Like, okay, so I thought I'd watch her new movie. It's called Baby Girl on HBO. I didn't know it was like Skinamax porn. Okay, first of all, I've been married for 18, almost 19 years, and I have a really good sex life, so I don't watch porn. Me and my husband don't watch porn. We have normal sex. So if I'm turning on HBO to watch a normal movie, and the first 2 minutes of it are like hardcore porn, I'm kind of out. I'm kind of like, this is weird. This is gross. Nicole Kidman has a daughter. Why are you walking around? I had to see her whole vagina the first like 30 seconds of this movie and have her see her ride in some dude. It was insane. Don't watch that movie, you guys. It's crazy. Like, if you want to go watch porn, you guys go watch porn. But I don't think it should be like on HBO in the first 2 minutes of a Nicole Kidman movie. So I find her very desperate, and I'm embarrassed for her, and I'm embarrassed for her daughter, quite frankly. Like, you're a successful actress, lady. Just go be a successful actress. You don't have to do all that. It's weird to me that she wants to. Like, just have normal sex, people. Yeah, for Wanto. She's talking about Pam Anderson did a 180, and I love her with no makeup, and she's beautiful. Yeah, me too. So I don't wear makeup, you know? I don't own makeup. Yeah, I put on a little mascara and lipstick, maybe even a little eye stuff once in a while, but I don't ever put anything on my face. Never. And I think women of a certain age should not be wearing makeup like that. And the fact that she has become that certain age and she has taken off all the makeup when she was the tits, she was doing the porn. I'm so amazed with Pamela Anderson. I think so highly of her. I think she's a beautiful, beautiful soul and a beautiful woman. And I think her message that she's sending out to the world and to other women is beautiful, and we should all listen. So I'm with it. My husband doesn't see it too much. Every time I tell this to my husband, he's like, oh, she looks like shit. So Skippy's not so much into the Pamela Anderson thing. He didn't think she looked good before either. So, but my husband does like me to be more natural, you know. Before my husband, I was a stripper, so I was wearing a lot of face makeup. It was like theatrical makeup. I didn't wear it in my real life, but I had to wear it for stripping. So the second my husband saved me from stripping in the strip bar, you know, I really never wore makeup again like that, you guys. I love a bright lipstick and I love a mascara, but that's pretty much where I end it when it comes to makeup. I should trust you, nice. Jane Fonda. What? She is super annoying. Well, she's a woke Democrat, too. Her and Madonna. Madonna. Let me put Madonna on my list of yuck em ups, too. Look, when I was 14, I saw Madonna live on the Like a Virgin tour, and she was beautiful, and she was vivacious, and she was gorgeous. She is a mess right now. Same thing. I'm so embarrassed for you, Madonna. Just put on a pretty t-shirt and jeans and sit down and sing. Stop grinding on other women wearing stripper outfits. It's 67. It's weird, and it's gross, and it embarrasses me. I'm like embarrassed for her. So I don't know. Look at the sun just came on me, you guys. Sun just got on me. We got sun coming out. The sun's coming out. It's getting on me. I'm like the vampire Lestat when it comes on me. No, don't touch me, sun. She looks awful. Yeah, Madonna does. Kevin says you can't stand Trump. I love Trump. Trump is my sweetie poo. It's getting very bright in here, you guys. Poor Wancho says, oh my god, I also am embarrassed for Madonna. Yeah, she's embarrassing. What is she doing, you guys? Like, my god. She could just sit down in a nice sundress, right? Or a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. Just sit down and strum your guitar and sing. Why do you have to be so crazy? Why is the smoke coming off the tin roof here? Sun just came on. Look at, do you see the smoke? Is it reading? This is a tin roof here. This is my neighbor's garage next to their house. And all of a sudden, with the sun on the tin roof, there's smoke coming off the tin roof. Can you guys see that? Is that reading at all? I think Armageddon might be rolling in. Real strange. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Delphi says, have you seen Bradley Cooper's face recently? I don't know what he's done to his face, but it looked crazy. Yeah. It's just the water drying up, Holden says. But look how cool that looked, right? It's pretty much done now, but that was fun to see. My eyes are getting a little sensitive right now because that was really bright. I have to get all the sun. I have really sensitive eyes, you guys. If it goes from like dark to sunny, my eyes start watering. I have very light green eyes, hazel green eyes. They got a little cried in there. Watching Madonna move was like bringing out the dead. Delusional boiler. Yeah, what is she doing? She used to be like a good dancer. I'm of a different generation, so when you bust out those Britney Spears dance moves, it's not so cute to me. But I guess she was good at that, and she was good at dancing before that. But what are you doing now, lady? What are you doing now? What is all this shit? Have you guys seen her being compared to Elaine from Seinfeld, the Elaine dance? It's very funny. It's very... I'm looking past you because I have two praying mantises nests on my windows. Do you guys want to see this? I'm on my front porch. Let me take you off this tripod and show you this. This is a lot. You guys are going to like this. So here's where you guys were. Here's my porch. My home is a 115-year-old Victorian home, so I do love this big porch with these columns on it. I spend a lot of time here. But I do want to show you this. Okay, so we had this last year. That is a praying mantis nest. Check it out. And it's gotten bigger in the past month. And in the past month, this one's been created. That one was never there before. This one I'm just noticing for the first time. So we have two huge praying mantis nests right on each side of my window out here. Dang, what am I supposed to do about that? Red Australia says, your home is also 115 years old. Shut up. Shut up, Red Australia. Yeah. What is this? What is going on here? Well, let me show you my home. Just get this in the trash. Ooh, I got water on us. Got water on the phone. Here's the herb garden. Looks all yummy from yesterday. I'll show you my house. Most streamers won't show you their house, but I've been doxed, and swatted, so I don't care. Everybody knows my address. They know my name. They know my street, so I don't have to hide like that. It's kind of my flex, you guys. So this is my 115-year-old house. All the houses on the street are from that time period. And I think in the 30s, what they did was put siding over all of them, right? Metal siding. So even over here, like you can see, that's like an apartment building. We call that the quads. There's little apartment buildings on this street that are all like little four apartment buildings with little porches like that. And they are also over 100 years old. Those buildings, those apartment buildings are 115 years old-ish. So I really love this neighborhood. It's lovely. I love it older. You couldn't get me to move into a brand new house, a modern house. Give me old antique vintage any day. I'll take that any day. In the dirty streets of Cleveland. Well, these are the clean streets of Lakewood. I'm not even in Cleveland, you guys. I'm in Lakewood, Ohio. I am 4 doors down from Cleveland. So let's look. I am in Lakewood, Ohio, the west suburb of Cleveland. That street right there where I just showed you where the quads are, that's Cleveland. So I'm right over the Cleveland border. I'm in a upper Lakewood suburb, which is a little bit nicer than Cleveland for sure. Yeah, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Hello, Columbus. Lisa Kavanaugh. Bjorn says, no, man. Mine is in the original condition, all double brick with original slate roof. Damn. Exciting. I'm excited for you about that. I'm trying to find a better place to sit because the sun is moving in my eyes. Let's move this way. You like my tattoo? This tattoo? So I have finger tattoos. Bjorn says, the dirty streets of Cleveland. I say, okay, well, the streets of Cleveland can be dirty, but these aren't Cleveland streets, sweetie. This is Lakewood, Ohio. So get it together. We're not even in Cleveland. Bjorn, you don't like Cleveland? Bjorn, you're kind of a downer in my chat. I don't mind telling you, buddy. Obstinate, 2 aces, praying mantises are very beneficial. Yeah, they are, and I love them. And I see the mother all the time down here in my herb garden. So she's helping me out a lot by being around in my herb garden. I saw her in the mint the other day. That's where she was. That's all peppermint, you guys. And she was in there chilling. So I know she's hanging out close to the babies. I don't know if there's babies in there, right? What do you think? Put you up real close to there. Super disgusting. Is it gross up there? Is it evil and icky poo? Let's look at this one. Ooh, you guys, it looks gross. I don't want to go up there with you. I don't want to. It's very muggy out here. I can feel my hair has gone muggy. It's like my hair has gone crazy since we've been out here. Look at my hair. It's wild. It's like a fuzzy fuzz was. Oh, there's no managing it right now. There's no managing it. I hate Hollywood. I refuse to support anything Hollywood. Obstinate. Well, thank you for coming to my stream because if you start watching streamers and reality on YouTube and podcasts, then you'll be giving a Hollywood a real kick in their ass, which they need right now. Podcasts, YouTubers are becoming the new Hollywood. And rightly so. Rightly so. I watch The Real Housewives of Everywhere from Bravo. That's why I named my channel The Real Housewife of Cleveland. I don't enjoy watching that shit anymore. As a matter of fact, I hate watching it. I hate watching it. Just like I was watching the Kardashians. I'd rather watch a real streamer cook in her kitchen, not look good, look, like they just woke up, having a mental mentee moment, IRL. I would rather watch that any day than these scripted bullshit shows that are in movies that are coming out of Hollywood. Like, I really want to watch Nicole Kidman masturbate for 3 minutes in the beginning of a movie. Get the fuck out of here. I can't even look at her face. Do you want me to look at her vagina? Are you insane? Whew. So yeah, I am not into Hollywood right now. And I really was into Hollywood. I've been to Hollywood twice in my life, in the year 99 and 2001. Both times I went to Hollywood to be an actress, to be a soap opera actress. Both times I auditioned for One Life to Live, All My Children, and General Hospital. Both times I got a call back, and I never went back. Thank God, because if I had gone back, what would I do? Would I be there in Hollywood, stuck in some lost situation right now? Would I be eating babies? Jeffrey Epstein? I might be. Hurry Girl, hello. Igor Pie, hello. Miller Times says I'm old OF. So I'm an old OnlyFans is what you're saying? Did you see Miller Time? Did you mean to troll me and you meant to say old AF, but you misspelled it? Hey, trolls, if you're going to troll me correctly, learn how to spell. Learn how to spell when you're becoming a troll. Because you just said old OF. Ha ha ha. You're hysterical. You're really doing it well, troll. Jesus Christ. You can't even troll me properly. Uri girl. Do you see these bad trolls? Uri girl's giving me so many sparkles. Sparkles. 8, 12 sparkles. Uri girl's going to go crazy. Give me 20 sparkles. 24 sparkles. 26 sparkles. 30 sparkles. Uri girl, you're making me so sparkly. Uri girl is my favorite sparkler. 52 sparkles. 54 sparkles. Uri girl, thank you for supporting my channel this way, sweetie. Ooh, Uri girl gets the dance and the butt shake. Uri girl. Thank you, Uri girl. She's still going. 86, 88. Uri girl is giving me 94 sparkles. Uri girl has given me 97 sparkles. We just got 103 sparkles. 105 sparkles. She's still gifting me. This is a gifting train Uri girl is doing. 115 sparkles. 119 sparkles. I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't even know what to tell you guys. I don't even know what to do anymore. Uri girl. Uri girl. Uri girl. She spoils me. She spoils me. Uri girl, thank you. I love you. I love you, Uri girl. Appreciate you supporting my channel that way and supporting me that way, Uri girl. Thank you. I blow you kisses. Isn't she amazing? Uri girl just gave me 974 sparkles. 974 sparkles from Uri girl alone. Thanks, honey. Surfboard's here. I'm having a great day, Surfboard. Good to see you. Bjorn says, I said cut it out. And Bjorn's laughing at us, you guys. Heather, can you believe Uri girl giving me so many sparkly poos? Heather, isn't that amazing? Heather's giving me laughing hearts and pink poops. Heather's giving me things too. Hawkeye says you look great. Hi, Basil. How are you, honey? Basil's in chat. Basil's in chat. Basil's in chat. Shut up, everybody. Basil's here. Wow. It's lovely to see you, sweetie. Shepherd's Kiss is here. Sheppy Poo is here. Shep is here. What is up? Good morning, Shep. Good to see you. All the important and beautiful people are coming in now together. Shep and Basil come in hand together. Did you notice that? How cute are they? Papo di Muluco. Hello. Sweden is in the house. Tommy Jostrom is in the house from Sweden. Hi, Sweden. What are you doing? Wait, who just sent me that star? Batshit crazy, Bjorn says. Yeah, you'd be right about that. That's the first thing you've said that's correct, Bjorn. I don't know if you realize that. That's the first thing you've said that's correct. Nick, that was Nicky Poo. Thank you, Nicky Poo, for sending that star. We have 99 likes. 99 likes. You know, it's killing my OCD, you guys. Give it to me. Give it to me, bitches. Give me that like. Yes. Yes. Who gave me that like? Who did it? I bet it was Shep or Basil. I bet it was. All right. Do one more cartwheel for you guys on the front porch because I can. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, who sent me that flower? I caught it. I'll get that first. Are you ready? I think my neighbors across the street are mad at me. Oh, Amy and Diane. They're probably in chat right now on Alts. Okay, that's probably true. Ta-da! For you. With the wild hair. I have wild hair today, you guys. If I would have known it was this crazy outside, I would have put it up in a bun. If I try to put it up in a bun now, it'd be too crazy. Woo is giving me a star. Woo is woo wise. Woo. Woo wise. Thank you for the star. Thank you. Cheers to you guys this morning. I'm drinking my lemon lime Gatorade. I hope you guys have something to drink. I hope you guys are wearing something comfy. I just have shorts and my Cleveland Indians shirt on. Yeah, mind Indians, not the Guardians. If you're a local in Cleveland, you don't talk about the Guardians. You don't know who the Guardians are. We still celebrate the Indians here. So I hope you're wearing something comfy. I hope you have something to drink. Cheers. Yummy. And I hope you have something to smoke, because you're going to need it. Oh, Woodwise sent me a hot, spicy chili. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lemon Gatorade, sweetie. So I don't know if you know this, you can get Gatorades in these little packets from the grocery store, and it comes in like a 24 pack of mixed flavors. So that's a lemon lime Gatorade. And I just rip the package open, pour it in the cup, and add the water. It's that simple. I was feeling like I needed some water this morning. Yeah, I love it. I love a lemon lime Gatorade. Usually I'm drinking the Canada Dry, which I have one of those too. I have one of each here, you guys. But I felt like I needed a little water this morning too. Okay, Bjorn says she thinks she is in her 20s. She's 76. Okay, so I don't think I'm in my 20s. I talk about my age all the time, you guys. I'm 56 years old. If I thought I was in my 20s, I would be getting Botox. I would be doing other things. I'm very happy to be aging, and I think aging is beautiful and it's a privilege. And I am acting right now how a beautiful, healthy 56-year-old woman acts and looks. I'm not trying to look younger. I don't want to be younger. My younger years were harder. Once I hit my 50s, life got a lot easier, and I was very much more comfortable in my skin. I like being my age. If you gave me a magic wand and said you could be 20 again, I wouldn't do it. I'm looking forward to being 60. I'm looking forward to being 70. So no, you're wrong about that. I'm not trying to be young or act young. And the fact that you think I look 76, you're just being mean and you're just being an asshole. You know very damn well that I don't look 76. You know that I look good for 56. So you're just hating for some reason. So I'll put you in your place, Bjorn. What are you hiding behind, Bjorn? Because you don't have a profile picture. You're not showing your face, but you're coming for mine. So no, I'm not trying to be younger than I am. I'm trying to tell you guys how beautiful life is at 56 and how it should look and how healthy and beautiful it should be. So, take that, bitch. Cheers. Sesh with me. We're going to have to repack this, too. Hi, Sam. Sam's in chat. Sam's in chat. Sam's in chat. What's up, sweetie? Good to see you. I thought you were having a sober life, Super Crunch. You must have misunderstood. I'm California sober, sweetie. So I don't drink alcohol and I don't do drugs. The only thing I do is cannabis. And I do a lot of it. This is a cannabis content channel. So somewhere in there where you heard California sober, you heard the word sober. And that's all. So no, I've been sober for alcohol for over 18 years. And I always will be. I'll never go back to drinking. And I'll never go back to doing illegal drugs. However, I do smoke weed, and I smoke the shit out of it. And I do it medicinally. I use it for my OCD. I use it for my protracted withdrawal. So I use it medicinally. The reason I stream so early in the morning is because I wake up with my protracted withdrawing. Okay? So, that gives me panic attacks. What do the doctors want me to do? Go back on pills. So I'm not going to do that. So what I do is get up and wake and bake. Before I do that, I press live, and I include you guys. Druggy. Cheer girl says druggy. Yeah, Mr. Bolins. Boo. Hi, sweetie. There's my Mr. Bolins. How are you, sweetie? He says no kids. We don't want you kids in the chat. Sam says you're a druggy, Cheer girl. Thank you, Sam. And Cheer girl is a druggy, by the way, you guys. And that being said, you must be 18 years or older to be in my chat. We have changed the rules. You must be at least 27 years old to be in my chat. Yeah, we made that rule around Flying Unicorn Cat, by the way, because didn't want her to feel unincluded. So we work it around her. You guys like that? No kids in chat. 18 and over only. That's the rule. Be cool. Oh, so Cheer Girl, you just gave me an excuse to take you out. Usually I wouldn't take you out, Cheer Girl, but you're now spamming my chat. So you can't spam chat. Hector, you can't be 15. So Hector, I'm taking you out chat, buddy. Go play baseball, sweetie. This is not the place for you. Whopper or Big Mac? You know what, Goo Grinder? I like them both. I like them both. If I had to be forced into having one, I think I'd go with the Whopper. Raining Rains says I'm 51. Hello, Raining. Okay, Cheer Girl, you're 14, by the way. We know that. We got that memo, and that's why you were being removed from chat for that and your ridiculous behavior as a child. You are 14, but you act about 11, girl. Children. Children. Okay, Ida Cad 91 calling me a druggie. You can stay in. You can think I'm a druggie. I don't really care. You're fine. Radioactive Pug. What a cute name for a channel. I love it. I had a pug before. He said, as a fellow pot smoker, weed can be addictive mentally, and it's a hard thing to break out of. You think you'll need it all the time, but more than likely you don't. Well, I don't feel like I need weed all the time, sweetie. I've been smoking for a long time at 56 years old. It's all I do. So I do have a massive wake and bake when I wake up, and that's, you guys are included in that. When I hit end, I go about my day. I go do shit. I'm not sitting here doing bong hits. I'm not smoking weed. Now, as the day continues, yes, we have our seshi poos. You know, I'm going to eat lunch, and then after that, Skip and I going to sit down and have a seshi poo. Then I get on with my life and do things. I probably won't smoke again until maybe after dinner, before bed. It's that type of a thing. So I'm not sitting around smoking all day. I got shit to do, people. And I don't feel like mentally I do need it. I mentally need it in the morning when I wake up from protracted withdrawal and with panic attacks. I do mentally need it then. But that's about the only time of the day I feel I do mentally need it. Hi, Mike the Real Deal. Mike the Real Deal's in chat. You guys, Mike the Real Deal's in chat. Hi, Mikey Poo. Mikey Poo. Everybody go subscribe to @Mike the Real Deal here on YouTube. He's a fellow creator. He's a fellow YouTuber. How you doing? He says, how's my favorite lady on YouTube doing? Love you, support you, love your outfit. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Do you love my outfit? I dressed down today just for you guys because I wore the gown, the princess gown yesterday. I figured I overdid it for you guys, and you guys needed like t-shirt and shorts day, normal day. So thank you for thinking I look wonderful and loving my outfit. ADHD. No, I don't have anything like that. I don't have ADHD. I don't have bipolar. I don't have schizophrenia. What I do have is anxiety disorder, prolapsed withdrawal, and a little bit of OCD. That's what I have. And it's that, a little bit of PTSD also from childhood trauma. But no, I don't have any of the big ones. I don't have ADHD. I don't have bipolar. Don't have schizophrenia. I don't have any of that stuff, you guys. What about you? Do you have ADHD? Do I have grandchildren? No, I don't have grandchildren because I don't have children. I didn't want children, you guys. I'm that girl. I made the decision when I got married 18 years ago. Well, before I got married, I made the decision that I didn't want kids. I'm that girl. I could go into the reasons ad nauseum, and I have on numerous other streams, but let's just call it a spade a spade. I didn't want kids. I don't like being around kids. I'm an only child, and there's a lot of reasons I didn't want kids. So when I got married, I told my husband, I don't want kids. He was like, what, huh? I was like, I don't want kids, so if you want kids, go find someone else. And he was like, no, that's cool. I always just wanted a very adult relationship with a man, and that be my life. I never had the feeling that I wanted to be a mother to a human baby. You guys, when you have babies and stuff, and you come near me, and you say, oh, isn't it cute? Hold this. I'm like, oh, no. I have a visceral reaction. I don't like being around kids. I don't like being around babies. I would have made a horrible mother, so I don't mess with it. I stay to myself. I don't regret not having kids. I think it was the smartest thing I ever did. And if I would have had kids, I wouldn't have been able to do all the rescues I do. My husband and I have rescued over 30 senior special needs dogs and kept them till their death. And I'm very proud of that. Had I had kids, I wouldn't have been able to do that. You can't do both. So that is my niche. That's my path, and I'm proud of it. I leave having kids to you guys. I would have been a horrible mother. I would not have known what to do. I would have done it incorrectly, and I would have fucked up. I would have fucked up that kid's life. I would have fucked up my life, and I would have fucked up my husband's life. And I knew better. So I took self-accountability there and made a choice not to. You know, kids are not for everybody, you guys. I know you think that if you have a vagina, you should be a mom. It's not true. And you see a lot of women out there dragging 12 kids behind them on Section 8 that should never have had kids. So I'm very self-aware. Retail Food Venture says we can still have we can have babies We can still have babies? Okay, I don't want to have babies. I'm good. I'll have my fur babies. And the general public life user says, Mike the Real Deal says, you're amazing. You're beautiful. I'm sending you a hug and kisses from Michigan. Can you pick me something else up from Michigan while you're there? Mike the Real Deal, by the way. By the way, we'll be there in Michigan over the weekend to pick some shit up. Sedona water. Obama 2028. Please, dude. No. Sedona, you're so fucking wrong. You want Obama and his transgender partner, Michael, to be president again when they didn't do anything? No, I'm cool. Mike says, yes, I can cheer. I'm 420 friendly. Lisa Kavanaugh says, true that. Right, Lisa? Right. Mike says, I got my tooth for babies. Careless Whisper says, you tell him, Jen. Look, not everybody is meant to do the same thing, you guys, in life. Not everybody is meant to walk the same path. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you should be a mother. And just because I was a woman, I didn't want to be a mother. I didn't want it. I never wanted to be a mother. You put a baby next to me, I'm physically grossed out. You put a little kid next to me, get me away from that. You put a little old dog with one eye, 3 legs, mats, and it smells of poop. I love it. Give me that little old dog. So, I don't know. I was put on this planet for something else, you guys, apparently. Not all of us are meant to be parents, and who would take care of the old rescue dogs if it wasn't for me? Hey, we're not going to bark. Do you guys need to go potty outside? I bet you do. Okay, it stopped raining. We got to go in the house and let the dogs out. Do you want to come with me? Look at, they're looking at me through here. Annabelle, did you need to go potty outside? Yeah, you do? Okay, let me come in and help you, honey. Let's go get those dogs, you guys, and take them outside. It was pouring rain when I woke up. So you good little ones went potty on the pad, didn't you? Look at her, look at her. Come on. And here's the kitty in there. Look at Kittler in there. Hi, you guys. You're all so cute today. Come on. Come on. Let's go outside. Oh, you really gotta go, huh? Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Please. Uno momento. I gotta open this door. Look at these faces. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, Abigail. Come on, Abigail. Come on, Abigail. Dexter, come on, buddy. Killer potty outside. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want me to open this? I will. You want to go back here? Hey, Chad, look at my tree. It's not that low. I have to crawl under there to get in my backyard. It's so wet from the rain. Have you ever seen this? Because I've not. Look at my tree. This is crazy. I feel like I'm living in the secret garden. Do you want to go in there with me, Chet? Where's the rest of the dogs? Baxter, Killer, you want to come outside? Look how weird this is. So the tree got so wet that it's down low. It's a lowrider tree. Lowrider is my tree. Go under here with me. Look at this. Look how crazy this is. Oh, man. Everything's so wet back here. Look at, here's our spot. It's disgusting. It's soaked. These are outdoor cushions, so it should dry soon. I did have the wherewithal to put the candles upside down. Here's my pop from yesterday. Not good, Jennifer. So we're not going to sit back here. It's tragic. Look at this, though. Look at that. Look at how low the tree went. Isn't that weird? Abigail, Annabelle, did you go potty? Are you done? Are you ready to go in, honey? It's a little wet out here. Oh, Scuba-Doo, you're sitting there? You got your butt on the wet ground, Scuba-Doo? Come on, let's get in. You guys, it's too wet out here. Let's go in there. Come on, back in. Did you pee at least? All right. Good girls. Good girls. Let me see if I can find. It's the vape. I've been had the vapes plugged in. Green. We're green on this one. And look at this one I got today. Yeah, we got a couple things here we can go outside and play with. Let me put something on for the dogs.
Oh, hi. I'm Liberty Bibberty, and I'm here to tell everyone about Liberty Mutual's great...
Is it a VCR player? No, it's not a VCR player. It's just some weird thing my husband sets up. My husband is like, when one of the things he went to school for was recording arts technology. He's a DJ, so we have this kind of weird shit all over our house and speakers and stuff. That's just how he up. Recently, somebody told me about this piece. Recently, somebody said, Cleveland, how bad is it that you have your TV stand set up with a piece of wood? Well, how ghetto are you? First of all, this is the most lovely piece of marble that I bought at in an estate sale. Check this out. It's pink with gold glitter marble. So it's not a piece of wood, weirdos. It's like the loveliest piece of marble. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's some device that gets this through here. I don't know, people. I just sit here and watch it. Hey, Jen's House Pain. Yo, you like my woodwork? Yeah, the woodwork's amazing. Well, it's everywhere. My house is 115 years old, and that was one of the sell points to this house was the woodwork. Also, the floors are original. This is a 115-year-old. This is original floor in this room. Also, the columns are just mwah, mwah, chef's kiss to me. They don't make houses like this anymore. And also back here, my window seat. Some of you are new to my channel and you don't know Muggsy, but this was Muggsy's spot. This is where he sat in his little window seat and looked out back. And this is the yard where we always chill back. So I like to sit out here, right here in this window seat and look at the birds. And also I have this lovely, around the window seat, these lovely cabinets, you know, built in. Woodwork everywhere. It's just lovely. Yeah, so I really do love the way this house is made. We're not going to stay here long. We rented this house maybe 9 years ago. And then about 4 years ago, we went into a rent-to-own situation. And as soon as we are going to own it, which will happen in the next year, then we're going to flip it. We're going to move somewhere where I can have a little bit of land and no neighbors. So be excited, Amy and Diane. Just hold your drunk blackout britches over there. I'll be gone in a year. Give me a minute. I hate the neighbors here. They're blackout drunk alcoholics. Every time I go outside to garden or something, they harass me. They call me names. I've had to call the police on my neighbors across the street, the ladies, twice. And they were horrible women. So, yeah, I really don't like this neighborhood too much. And I want to go somewhere where I have a long driveway and a couple acres so I can have a chicken coop and a goat. What do you think about that, Killer? Would you like that? She said, I might like chickens, Mom. I might like some chickens. How about you, Annabelle? You want to be on YouTube? She wanted to say hi, you guys. She jumped right over here. Here's little Baxter. Here's Baxter. Are you chilling like a little villain? You in your little bed? This is a big bed for you, B, huh? Yeah, this is Baxter, the 15-year-old Yorkie, you guys. And that is Killer, the 16-year-old Chihuahua. We got Annabelle here right on my hip. Annabelle! The 6-year-old French Bulldog. Yeah, she wants all the attention right now. And then there's her sister, Abigail, the 7-year-old Boston Terrier. How cute are you, Scooby-Doo? Hi, little ones. They get mad at each other when they fight for each other to talk to me. This one will yell at the other one like, get away from Jennifer. Yeah, you guys fight over me, huh? So cute. Such cute little ones. I love you. Oh, it's a big yawn. Oh, you're pushing your sissy? I see what you're doing to her. So we've put this on for them. I'm going to keep this jazz channel on. I have the gravity bong here set up, you guys. We could do a gravity bong hit. But let's just grab these, go outside. I have this nice jazz. This is 1930s and 40s jazz for them. Do you guys want to know the channel? I've been listening to this a lot lately. It's a stream on YouTube. Let's see what it's called. Cozy Jazz Courtyard. Cozy Jazz Courtyard is the name of this channel. Uh, this is a 2.5 hour long stream just of this 1930s jazz music, and it's just very chill. I've been putting this on a lot lately. Oh, you gonna do that? Okay, you do that. You got that, and you got that guy too, I see. So you're set. What do you need, anything? You're good to go. How about you? You just gonna do that? And then what about you? Just gonna do that. Okay, I'll be on the front porch. If you guys need me, let me know. Oopsie daisy. Mr. Black? Are you on the rocking? Mr. Black is in the rocking chair. That's fine. You chose that spot. It's perfect, Mr. Black. You're a good man. Everybody on YouTube loves you. He says, don't touch me. And there's Kittler. And there's the fish. Kittler, you loving it? Are you having the best time in there, sweetie? You can't hear me well. Okay, audio check, check, check. Audio check from everybody else in chat. Jen's House of Pain says she can't hear me well. Is anybody else having a problem hearing me? Nolan, me and Skippy are childless by choice, and our dogs are our children. Okay, so maybe it was inside. You know, I bet it was the music drowning me out, Jen. Do you think that could have been it? Do you think it was the music? Because I was right next to those speakers. I bet that was causing a problem. It was clicky and muffled inside. How dare my home do that to me? My own house doing that to me. What the fuck? So you all heard it. Okay, well, fuck you, YouTube audio. Fuck you. What the hell? Usually I stream from inside my house, from that particular room, and I've never had a problem. Weird, really? Weird. I believe you. Oh yeah, this is working. So this is a new one Skippy just got. Is a bubble gum. Bubble gum. Yeah, the sun is coming out. The sun, it was sunny before. Now it's gone away a little bit. Is it supposed to rain more? You know what? Maybe I had my finger over it. Yep. Holy shit, that worked. Careless Whispers, yes, we have 3 rounds today, some with 75, oh boy, 75 mile per hour winds. What is that you want to know? A pregnancy detection device? No, not needed here. It is a bubblegum blinker. It's a bubblegum blinker from the dispensary. Happy day. Yeah, we're not checking our pregnancy here today. Or ever. I got news for y'all. My ship has sailed. I think Nolan's correct. I think it's the way I was holding my phone. Your pups are going to be out before the next round comes. Yeah, so that's why I took them out too. I'm surprised the little dogs didn't want to go. I keep a potty pad by my back door, you guys. Those little dogs are 15 and 16 years old. If they don't want to go outside, I don't make them go outside. And they are trained to go on that pad. They will go on that pad. So I have no problem with that. Those old dogs, they get the option to go outside about 30 times a day. They probably take it about 20, 15. Those other times they're like, oh, fuck no, I'm old, I'm laying here. So I give them that autonomy. Palladium says, ew, smoker's cough. Not exactly smoker's cough. I don't smoke cigarettes, weirdo. But if I'm ripping the blinker on numerous seconds, yeah, I'm gonna fucking have a cough from ripping the blinker. I'd like to see you rip this for more than 5 seconds and see you not cough. You want to try? Here, do it. Suck it, bitch. Suck it for a good 10 seconds and see if you don't fucking cough. See, look at you. You're coughing all over the place. Okay, Fart Hammer is in chat. And I'm just going to say this out loud. Fart Hammer, you must be 18 years or older to be in my chat, okay? So your kind of questions don't go far here. If you keep them up, you'll probably be gone. We're looking for a more mature chat that can have a conversation, weirdo. You coming in here talking about your mega dumps isn't thrilling to me. Careless Whisper says you're finishing and you can't type today. You can't type today. What? Lucky Chloe says, a man has lust for his spouse that can keep his family going. Okay. Can I read that again? That was fun. Lucky Chloe says, a man has lust for his spouse that can keep a family going. Thank you for that. Okay. Are you guys hearing this shit? Oh, you just... A Careless Whisper says you just got a new little gal. She's 16 weeks on Friday, so you're finishing potty training. Oh, good luck with that. Hence the reason I never have puppies. I don't miss the chewing phase, and I don't miss the potty training phase. I love my little old dogs. I love that I have a potty pad by the back door, and that they're so old they just want to go there and not even go out anymore. I think that's the cutest thing. When I did have puppies, I always had the potty pad by the back door. That was my key of training to get them to go outside. And with the elderly dogs, I just leave that piece there. So I don't know if you do that, but it helped me train all my dogs. And we don't have accidents in this house, ever. 4 dogs, and then Muggsy passed away in February. Nobody pees where they're not supposed to. If they have to go, they go on that pad by the back door, and I encourage it. David says, I miss my dog. Oh, I'm sorry. I miss my dog too, David. So I lost my soul dog in February, last February, and this is my first summer in 16 years without him. And I feel very sad this summer. Sweet. His name was Muggsy, and he was 25 years old. He was a Chihuahua. He was very famous here on YouTube. He was very famous on TikTok, and he was very famous on Facebook. How was he famous? He had his own channels. He had his own clippers. He had his own haters. People loved him. People still love him. So I miss him dearly. He was not just my soul dog. He was a soulmate of mine. And so it's hard for me when he's been connected to my hip for 16 years. We adopted Muggsy when he was 9 years old from the Cleveland shelters, and he lived with us for 16 years. He lived to be 25 years old. He had haters and clippers. People say, you're lying about his age. He's not 20. He was 25 years old, you guys. He was amazing. He was so humanized. He knew every word of English I was saying. You didn't have to talk down to him or be like, sit, stay. He was like another human in the house. He was an amazing, amazing soul. And I can't wait to see him again, and I miss him terribly. So I feel you, man. But David says, bless him, thank you. She was my therapy and got me out. Well, yeah, I say that about Muggsy. If I hadn't found Muggsy, I don't know if I would be where I am today. You know, I thank Skip, my husband, for everything. But Skip, my husband, has to go to work sometimes, you know, to pay for things. And I will sit here and disintegrate sometimes mentally and just go insane. And he has to go to work. So, you know, all those times where I was like needing somebody and Skippy had to go to work, I had Muggsy. And he was a constant for me. And it was, he would never be gone. He would never judge. You know, it was just that unconditional love. So, yeah, I miss Muggsy terribly. And I know how it is when you have a dog for a long time, you guys, and you miss him. Hello, Sinister LARPing. How are you? Toyo, shut up. Shut up, Toyo. That being said, Toyo, you must be 18 years or older to be in my chat. Okay, bye, Careless Whisper. It was good to see you. Thanks for being in chat this morning. Thanks for starting out your day with me. I'll give you an extra puff. We'll see if we can not rip this and cough our heads off. Or we will. How about that? Oh, yeah, Sinister, I can do that because I had an abusive boyfriend before my husband. I was with an abusive man for 9 years. That man beat the shit out of me. That man groomed me and got me away from friends and family, so I was alone. That man used to strangle me on a regular basis. He'd come home drunk from the bar and just grab me out of bed sleeping and strangle me. Yeah. Oh, that man sent me to the hospital a few times. So I've been in an abusive relationship, and it's hard. It's hard to get out of. It's hard to even deal with the fact that it's happening to you. So I can absolutely say something about that. What did you want me to say specifically, Sinister LARPing? He said, my friend Jenna just broke up with her abusive boyfriend yesterday. Can you say I support Jenna's side? No. asshole. You just got me to say support genocide, you fucking stupid troll. And I went off on a whole tangent about, okay, got me. Ah ha ha, got me, troll. You got me to say genocide. Okay, I don't believe in genocide. Let me just say that. The troll tricked me to say it. I'm usually untrickable. You know, they can get me to say the knee word, which ends up to be the N word. No, I'm hip to this shit. You just got me to say genocide. And you got me to go on a whole tangent about how I was abused. I hope you're proud of yourself, Chatter. Hope you're proud of yourself. Well, you get an A plus and a W for the troll award today. You do win. You're winning for the troll. Good job. You got me to say genocide. Uri Slay Girl says, oh my god, hi, I was watching your live yesterday. Hi, Uri Slay Girl. Yes, you were. Welcome back to chat. How are you? And so now people are feeling sad about me for the abuse story. Yeah, I just told that because I was being tricked by my troll. You get a W and an A for that, trolly poo. Yeah, well, David says, sorry to hear this. Glad you're stronger now, hun. Yeah, I was stronger. It took me 9 years to realize what was happening to me and to get myself out of it. And then I hid myself away in my mother's basement for 2 years and didn't come out for 2 years. Did healing work there. And then swore I'd never be with another man for 9 years, 4 months, and 2 days. And then I met Skippy. And everything changed. I really believed before Skippy, because I was told by my ex, that all men hit women. That all men emotionally abused women. That all men cheated on women. I really believed that. And I also believed that it was my fault, that I was causing this for my ex-boyfriend because I was such a horrible human being. He had me believing all that. So after 9 years of that abuse, I got away from him and came to my senses and I hid myself away and I worked on myself and I worked on my trauma and I worked on my health. And then the universe and all the gods of the world and other worlds dropped Skippy in front of me. And they said, look at this. Here's one. They will never yell at you, will never be mean to you, will take care of you, and will love you forever. And that's what I got. And I've been with Skippy for almost 19 years now. No, that's not true. I've been with Skippy for almost 25 years. I've known him for 25 years. We've been together, married, almost 19 years happily. And he's my best friend. So sometimes you have to go through that hard stuff, I believe, to get to the good stuff. At least I did. That was my excuse. And as I just told you, I was ready to give up and be alone forever. And the universe was like, no. No. That nasally voice is why he hit you? Do you guys understand what was just said to me in my chat? That's beyond a troll. Like, trolls can come in here and say I'm old and ugly. But you say that my nasally voice is why my ex-boyfriend hit me? Wow. The abuse that's coming off you is disgusting. If you treat me this way, a woman in my chat room that's being vulnerable and telling me this story, I can imagine how you might treat the people in your real life. And I feel sorry for you, that you're such a disgusting, abusive human being. No, I'm taking him out of my chat. You refer to the, it's my fault that why I got hit? No, that person negativity in my chat, and I allow a lot of negativity in my chat. I allow trolls in my chat. I allow you to rip on me, my looks, what I'm doing. But what I won't allow is you to talk about any woman, any person on this planet being abused. That's what I won't talk about. That's not okay. It's not joke. It's not funny. It's not cute troll behavior. Cute troll behavior is a racial slur tower over there. Okay? That's an ugly thing, but I allow it. I don't allow this kind of behavior in my chat ever, you guys. Period. Hi, Bob. Hi, Jason. Nolan says just block him. I did. UFO clips. Hi, lovely green witch. Hi. Nolan says don't respond to him. Well, I know that some of you guys come from the place of ignore the trolls. That's not where I come from. That's not where I come from. Because I am a troll. And I support trolls on YouTube. I think that to be a streamer, you have to have a troll in your chat. That makes it a well-oiled machine. That's not a troll. That's an abusive, disgusting Jeffrey Dahmer type of human being. That I don't want near me. I don't want that vibe near me. I don't want that near my chat. I'm an empath. I can feel people's vibes. That person came in with black goop. So no, I don't want that person around me. It's not what they said even. It was their vibe. Trolls are fun. Yes, I like trolls. A YouTube troll I love. I am a YouTube troll. So I love that. I think it keeps the chat spicy, but that was something different. That's abusive and that's gross. If you're wishing someone to get hurt in their real life or thinking that they deserved it and you're voicing that in a YouTube chat room, that's something else. If you're doing a racial slur tower or something and being childish and stupid, no one cares about that, okay? But I care. I see the difference. I see the difference. Thank you guys for the support. Hi, Mama Tian. Mama Tian's in chat. She's here right on time. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate it. Johnny Cade is here. Hello. Johnny Cade, The Outsiders, is here. Hello. Cute. Jason is giving me a star. Thank you for the star. Jason is saying, that is why I like you. You take jokes in a good way. Do I? I like to roast people a little bit. I don't know if I take the jokes in a good way. I might give them a little taste of their medicine back, don't you think? There's a gold coin. Thank you for the gold coin. UFO. Thank you, sweetie. Spain's in the house. Jose is in the house. I love a troll, but that wasn't a troll. So that was a blue meanie. That was an evil blue meanie. We don't love that. We love this though. This is getting me fucking shmeeshed. Shmeeshed. You gotta hit this bitch lightly. If you hit this hard, you'd be hacking up a lung like I was. This is a powerful little thing. It's a Caddy Blaze from the dispensary. It is pink, our favorite color. It is bubblegum flavored. It is a strong situation. Good morning. I love you. Hello, Preston Hess. How are you? Sedona says, release the alien files or the Trumpstein files. Well, there's no Trumpstein files, sweetie. Trump turned in Epstein to the CIA. That's proven. That's a done deal. He turned in Epstein for his crimes, and he never went to the island. So there is no Trumpstein files. But the alien files we need to see. Where are they? Why are they hiding the aliens from us? And on top of that, excuse me, why are they giving us all this fake garbage about the aliens? The Tic Tac, the thing. No. Give us the little aliens talking to you in the office. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see all this garbage you're giving me. And I don't want to watch any more of this shit. Until you're giving me the alien knowledge, stop giving me these false tidbits, because it's not enough, and it's stupid. All our vapes have spice in them in the UK. Holy shit, UFO. Don't you have a dispensary where it's like legally mandated that it has to be like properly created without a spice in there? You can't be smoking spice, honey. You'll go insane in your mind. No spice, no spice. Why are they doing that to you? We have like legal places here that we're guaranteed there's going to be no spice in here. I don't want to be eating off another person's face later. And that happens if you do the spice. Michael Cantori is here. Good morning, hot stuff. Preston Hess is laughing. Jam Maldude is nice and talking about my pink kitty. Okay, calm down, weirdo. Preston Hess says, okay, and then Preston Hess says 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". You know what I say about that, Preston Hess? On my channel, we do not do 6'7", because we are not 6'7". We are 9'10", 9'10", 9'10". That's what we are over here. Funny, and I'm arrogant? You think I'm arrogant? I don't know if I'm arrogant. I have self-love and I have confidence. Are you confusing that for arrogance? I think you are. I don't think I am arrogant. Do you guys, well, let's ask the chat. Do you guys think I'm arrogant? Because arrogant would mean I'm nasty. Now, I can be arrogant, but I will only be arrogant to maybe trolls who are coming at me nastily. And I might roast them back. And I don't think that's arrogance. So I think I'm confident and I think I have self-love. I think confidence might be what you're seeing and you're not used to seeing. What do you guys think? You guys think I'm arrogant? Mama Tiend is giving me hieroglyphics, flowers. This person says again, he who humbles himself before God will exalt him. The same person who thinks I'm arrogant, so making sense here. Valdefor Dark says definitely arrogant. I'm English. Arrogant doesn't mean mean. Okay. Well, I'm confused on the what arrogance actually means then. Obstinate says no, you're not arrogant. David says looking after yourself, hun. Valdefor says arrogance is being full of yourself. Well, I'm full of myself, but I'm not like I'm better than you, full of myself. I have confidence in myself. I don't think I'm better than anyone, and I don't want to come off that way. So just saying that, guys. I'm very proud of the confidence I have, and I don't apologize for that. So don't misread that either. Do I think I'm better than the trolls? Yes, I think I'm better than them, but that's it. Sean Laws, do you like Charlotte? I've been to Charlotte. It's beautiful there. Preston says no. David says take care. Mama Tiend is giving me flowers and a princess queen hat. Sean Laws, where's Tom? Tom Thumb? Tom Thumb is upstairs where he always is. Woohoo is giving me a spicy chili. Thank you for that spicy chili. Michael says, I've had people say things to me when I put up boundaries or say no. Then I've learned to be my own person, and so should you. Valdefork says that's still arrogance. You want me to be arrogant, don't you? Well, you can obviously think I'm arrogant, so you can think whatever you want. People think I'm an old, ugly, useless hag. So, if you want to think I'm arrogant, we're already doing better. Do you? But I don't think I'm arrogant. I don't. I think it has a bad vibration to that word. I think words are spells and words have meanings. So I don't want to call myself arrogant. I don't believe I am. I think I'm confident. I think I'm a good troll to trolls that troll me. And I think that's what I'll call myself. Obstinate. She's coming in with the home slice Yoda shit. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Obstinate. And I'm not going to, change my thought here because chat thinks I'm arrogant. No, I don't think so. And if you even want to tell me the meaning of it, it's still, that word has a bad vibe to it. I'm not going to take that. I don't think I'm arrogant. So Obstinate128 says, I'm female and I don't like most females. Me either, bitch. She says, I am female and I don't like most females. Most are shallow. So I like you. You are smart and confident, not arrogant. Yes, bitch. Yes, that's my bitch right there. Appreciate you and your wise Yoda words. And I agree. I'm not arrogant. Arrogance is something else. Arrogance is you thinking... I don't have a Webster's dictionary in front of me here. People, call me out, as I'm sure you all will. But arrogance, I feel, is like you thinking you're better than someone else, or you acting like you're better than someone else. It has a bad connotation to it. I don't agree that that's me. I don't think that's me. I am confident, and I think that rubs people the wrong way a lot of the times. And I've worked very hard in my life to be confident. I've come a long way. I didn't used to be confident. So confidence is something that I have earned in my life, and I see it. And I see not everybody's comfortable with that. I even think you, who's calling me arrogant, is uncomfortable with my confidence, and you are misreading that because you don't like my confidence. It makes you uncomfortable. So I think I'm actually doing something right here, actually. Winning, W, right, obstinate. And yeah, I don't like other girls either. They're horrible. Women are disgusting. They're horrible. But then again, so are men too. If I had to hang out with guys or women, Of course, I would be a girl's girl and hang out with girls, but they're very hard to find. You can't find girls that are not pigs, disgusting slut whores. Dirty. That's all I'm saying to you. Good girls are a rare find. And I'm a good girl, and I like to hang out with good girls, so make of that what you will. Maybe that's arrogance a little bit, huh? Maybe that's arrogance. Eh, I'll take it if it is. I'm not always right, you guys. I'm not always right, and I can be corrected. But one thing you will see is me being real here. And just because you correct me doesn't mean I think you're right. So we'll take that with a grace. I might be a little arrogant. I might not, though. Mr. Mello is from Africa. Hello, Africa. Good to see you in the house. Obstinate says exactly. Woo is giving me 100. And when you guys give me 100, I give you an ooh-woo. 100% ooh-woo, ooh-woo. 100% ooh-woo. Nigeria is in the house. Nigeria, Africa. Yes, we got the marijuana. Shh, we got the marijuana. To the left, to the left. Go over here with me. Go to side stage left. You got something? Puff it with me. Go. What's up, Isabella? Good to see you in chat. How's Isabella poo this afternoon? Is it this afternoon or is it this morning? Do we know? I don't know. Well, let me look. Been abusing this chat phone. Oh, did it die? The chat phone is dead. It's dead. Dang it. Oh, I better go. I'm gonna go plug this bitch in. Isabella says, thank you for having me. No, thank you for coming. Staying off the grid this year, I'm so excited. Staying off the grid. What's up, sweetie poo boo boo? How are you? What's going on? How's your new life going? How is the comedy going? How's the job going? How's everything going, sweetie? Did you get a new phone? How's your son? What's the blue girl doing? Is she sucking on the white blonde girl's boobie? What's happening with the tissue? I need to know everything. I've been missing you. Don't smoke too much. We love and need you. Okay. You guys think I abuse this or something? What is your point? What? What's the matter? Something wrong? I don't know what you're talking about. It's 1 a.m. I'm doing good. It's 1 a.m. where Isabella is, you guys. I think it's like 10 a.m. here. Does anybody know what time it is in Cleveland, Ohio? If you sell marijuana in Nigeria, it's big business. Mr. Mello, I love the way you think. Yes, he thinks like a king. Mr. Mello says, I'm going to read this again. He has made me laugh. That was an organic belly laugh you just gave me from Africa. Thank you, Africa. Love you. Make sure, Africa, you are subscribed to me because you are my goal. You're my streaming goals, is to have people in my chat from all around the world sitting here in my porch getting along. So I love you, Africa. You just made me laugh. He says, Mr. Mello, -K, 7K says, if you sell marijuana in Nigeria, it's big business. I love you. You're so adorable. I bet it is. I bet it is, my friend. Oh, Isabella says, the Caliburn oil vapes are the best from experience. I'll look into that. Let me read this out loud for myself watching back. The Caliburn oil vapes are the best from experience. I'll look into that. Uri Girl Brick is back. She says, hey, I'm back. What's up, Uri Girl? Boss Pit Agent says, always love it here. Thank you, Boss Pit Agent. Kristen Adams is here. Good morning. Beautiful. I hope you have a wonderful day. Kristen Adams, you are beautiful. And Uri Girl Brick is sending me a flower. I saw it, sweetie. Thank you. We have Astral Accent in here. Cheers to you, Astral Accent. I like the name of your channel. Preston Hess and Robert. No, not Robert. John Robertson are here. I'm just going back a little bit and see who I missed in chat, you guys. Olive Angel 26 is here. What is up? You guys are all coming in at the same time. As you come into chat, make sure you're giving me a thumbs up and a likey poo, you guys. That algorithm's set, though. Look at this. We're at 141 likes, you guys. We did well. I mean, my goal is only to get 100 every stream, 100 likes. But you know what? When we get to this number, when we get to 142, I start wanting that 200. Don't you? Don't you look up there and aren't you like, that should be 200 likes? Because that's what I say. So if you guys have not liked my stream yet, go up there and manually like it. Give it that thumbs up. Give me the likey poo. It helps the algorithm. It helps because I'm shadow banned. What is shadow banning? Because we poke the smut over here. The AI is hip to my shit. They know what's up. So they'd be blocking me and shadow banning me. How do we fix that? Extra likes. It really does help. It's the only thing that helps, and it's the only way the algorithm will push out my content to other people who have no idea who I am. That's the whole point to why I ask you guys to like it. Not for more money, not because I'm hoarding likes in my vagina, but I want more people to see this, right? That's my goal, is to get my stream, my words across to the people that it may resonate with. Look, I'm a weird channel. I'm a weird vibe. So most of the people that find me are like, what the fuck is this? They're not going to like it. I'm a certain taste. So we got to find my other tribe members out there. We got to go find my other people. So look, 148 likes, you heard me, and there's 95 in chat right now. I think we should do a cartwheel for that. You want to do a cartwheel? I look forward to watching you every day and hope for a long time. I hope for a long time too, sweetie. How long have you been watching me, I wonder? You know, I've been streaming for about almost 4 years. Before I streamed with Daisy the Venice Healer, only on her channel. Do you guys know about that? So if you've been watching me a long time, you know about Daisy. You'd know about Dope Girl. You'd know about Father God. Those are all the people I've had on my channel and streamed with. They all turned out to be dirty whores, but that's another story. Right? Right? Right. You guys know I speak the truth to you. You guys know I speak the truth to you. Dirty whores. They trick me every time. Just like that person tricked me into saying genocide. Genocide. What a funny thing to trick me into saying, though. Like, it's not the best trick troll. They got me good, but why would you want, like, I would think the troll would want you to get to say the N word or the J word or the F word. That's what they're always trying to get me to do, and I'm hip to those tricks. But they got me with the genocide. Why would they want me to say that? It's weird. YouTubers are so strange. I'll never understand you. The weather's weird here, Olive Angel. The weather's weird here. I woke up and it was thunderstorming. That's why I came out here. Oh, just thunderstorming everywhere. Look at, there's puddles in the street. Just, it was coming down and the thunder scared the cat. The cat came under the bed with me. I wasn't under the bed. I was in the bed, but the cat went under the bed. There's Lake Erie. So the storm was coming from that way. It's pretty cloudy over there, I'd say. I'm about 2 blocks away from the beach. So right behind these trees is pretty much Lake Erie, you guys. Hi, Joe RC. But look, the rain stopped, so I'm kind of sad about that. It's supposed to come back. Maybe it'll start again while you guys are here. But the rain stopped, and now it's super humid. You want to know how you can tell? Look at my hair. Look at my hair. Okay, it's a little bit crazy. You know when you get the humidity in your hair? Mine doesn't like go fluffy puffy, but it goes weird. You know, I can't even like run my fingers through it right now. That it's so humid that my hair is gone wild. I look like a wildebeest lioness. It's like when you're little and someone tries to get you to curse. It's so immature. Yeah, it is. It's so silly. But I do love trolls. You know, I'm a troll. I get it. They got me. Good one. It's just like, could you come up with a better one, troll? Joe RC, your words have made it to New York. This is the new word of Lord. LOL. Keep on, lady. You're doing the work of MAGA, baby. Yes, Joe RC dash 51. Hello. Welcome to chat. Make sure you're subscribed to me and make sure your notifications are on. I definitely want you in my chat every day. Thank you. Saying I'm doing the work of MAGA, and I'm glad that my words made it to New York. I'm sorry for you people in New York. You're going through it. Neighbors waving at me. That's the old judge. He's a little old man. He's so cute. He's about 90-something years old, driving by. Every time he sees me, he's like, I wave back. I love it. You know, neighbors aren't like that these days. The other neighbors are drunk on their porch, blacking out, calling me white trash while I'm gardening. I don't know. I'd call the police on them all the time. So I'll take a wave, Mr. Sweetie Poo. Now, apparently he used to be a judge around here or something is what I heard. Do, 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 do. That makes me happy. Thank you for that kind comment. That made my day. Oh, see, this is a good troll. We got Brian Chicago in here. See, now there's a troll I can respect. Okay? And we got fucking, who is this? Tasha the Timer is sending me stars? Tasha the Timer, thank you. And welcome to chat, Brian Chicago. Thank God. A real troll, finally. Jesus Christ. Our trolls have been sad in here today. They've been shaming your kind. Now, don't get it twisted, people. I don't agree with what this troll says at all. I never do. But they're a part of YouTube as well. I have to get a poker. I can't hit that shit. Okay, I brought a poker. I can't hit that shit because it's clogged. I also brought this because I want to share it with you. Do you know what this is? You know what this is? I need you all, especially if you're new to my channel. Not especially if you're new. If you're new, you just don't understand where I'm coming from. You old people, you understand it. My blueberry muffins. I made these yesterday and I made content. Ooh, vroom, vroom. I put these on TikTok, my TikTok channel, which is also monetized. I'm a paid live streamer on TikTok. If you guys are over there, check me out, Real Housewife of Cleveland. So I made a long content video yesterday of me making these muffins. Why? They're not normal muffins. These are fucking dosed. Okay? Dosed muffins. What are they dosed with? 200 milligrams of blueberry flavored gummies, edibles. And I made a whole tray of them, and then I made a whole video about it. I show you exactly how to melt down your gummy of whatever choice and flavor you want, how to melt it down. I melted mine down in a pan with milk on the stove. It turned into blue milk, and then we just get the mix, and we mix in the 200 milligrams into the blueberry batter, and then we bake it. So I had 3 of these yesterday, and I went to sleep at about 8 p.m. I was zoinked. Zoinked. These got me so high yesterday. So please go check out my video. Yeah, on this channel, I have live streams, I have short videos, and I have long videos. I also have playlists that show my history and my clippers and stuff. Go see that for fun. But please go check out my blueberry muffin. They are my special blueberry muffins with 200 milligrams of THC in here. So, and real blueberries. I added real blueberries in there. That's real shit. So, do you want to eat some blueberry muffins with me? Just so you guys know, you guys can block my troll yourself. You guys can hit his name and block him yourself. Yeah. So, I can't even talk. I don't even care about you guys right now. It's all about this. Hello, lover. Hello, my fucking lover. Look at that shit. That's real. It's the little box you buy at Aldi's, the little white and blue box. I think it's called Jif. something like that. It's the little blocks. It comes in blueberry muffins, or you can get the cornbread. I live for the cornbread too. I get the cornbread all the time, but I've never dosed it. This is dosed not with just a little bit of oil, with 200 milligrams. These got us zoinked yesterday. And you have to add the natural blueberries to it. Just after you make the batter, just add like 2 handfuls of blueberries. I know. So I want to share that with you guys. I don't just smoke the weed, smoke the weed. I'm really cannabis content, and I want you to be able to get it in your body medicinally. I cough a lot, so I like to eat the weed a lot, but I'm very careful with how I eat it. I don't like to eat gummies. I don't like when you take a gummy, and then it hits you 5 hours later, and you're like, oh, fuck. Trying to have a conversation at the grocery store, and you don't know what you're talking about. So I make a lot of gummy drinks. I like to put my gummies into food. I think the weather's coming. I think we're going to get rained on. All of a sudden, everything changed, you guys. Let's see, everything's... The birds are yelling. Something just changed. Is it dairy-free? No, I used milk in it, sweetie. That recipe calls for milk. And I actually boiled the milk on the stove to boil down the gummy. I put the gummy, 200 mg edible, in the milk to melt it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to rain on us in a second here, you guys. I should probably get these plants up. They've already been rained on. It's not good. This aloe, it's the bane of my existence, these aloe plants. It's all happening here. It's about 4 hours. Still have my flags in there from 4th of July. I'll keep them out through July, I think. I don't have my big flag hanging up today because of the rain. I took it down last night because it rained. But usually I have my big flag up, you guys. Oh, it's getting dark. Isabella says, I would love to meet you in person one day. You seem like an amazing person to hang out with. Oh, you seem sweet. That's sweet of you to say. Thank you, Isabella. I am kind of fun. I don't mind telling you. Oh, Brian Chicago's going hard. You guys, you guys can all block Brian Chicago yourself. Just hit his name and hit block, and you guys won't have to see him yourself in chat. Yuri Slay Girl says, so sorry I left your live. I just had to do some cleaning. Oh, don't ever apologize, sweetie. I'm a chatter too. I watch streamers too, and they're lucky if I stay in for 10 minutes. I'd be like, hello, hi, how are you doing? And then I go about and do my stuff. And then I might pop back in 20 minutes later, I have to go check on the dog because I hear it crying or something. Hold on. What's going on? What are you guys doing? How's Brian Chicago? Is he still at it? Hi, Alicia Holden. Welcome to chat, Alicia Pooh. How are you today? Yeah, you guys can block my trolls yourself. You guys can block anyone you want on my channel yourselves. So you don't have to see it. Just hit his name, you guys. And it will give you a lot of options. Just block him and it should solve it for you guys. I keep him in because he's a good business deal for me because I get paid for his comments. Do you feel me on that at all? One Dark Horse, I'm just seeing you for the first time in my chat now, and I think that's what arrogance is. The fact that you thought that I saw a comment of yours and went running from it. That's pretty crazy, buddy. I don't even know who you are. I've never seen you in my chat. I'm scrolling backwards because I was gone for a minute. And it says, she runs off every time I ask her an honest question. Is that a coincidence? Yeah, it is, asshole, because I didn't see her honest. What's your big question that you need an answer to, asshole? You think I actually ran off because of a chatter asking me something? You think pretty highly of yourself, don't you? Weird. Weird. Let's see what your big question is. Surfboard says I blocked Brian. Tasha loves the Hello Kitty blanket. Let's see what big Dark Horse's big question is. That he thinks I'm running away from him. Okay, Dark Horse, where is it? Where's your big question, buddy? La 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 la. I don't see shit from you, Dark Horse. Why are you so full of shit? Oh, okay, here's his big question. It's political. He wants to change my mind politically. You can come into a 56-year-old woman's chat room, ask her a political question, and when I literally leave to go do something, you think I'm ignoring your question? You're a weird one. You're a weird chatter. He says, here's his big question, guys, and he thinks I left because of it. Why do you still believe Trump? Why do I still believe Trump? I can answer that right away, because he's doing everything I voted for and more. He's solving the problems in America. We're already 10 times better than we were 2 years ago, okay? We still got problems with the money, with the groceries, with problems, but he is doing everything that us conservative Republicans voted for, and then he's done a ton more. So there's the first part of your question. It goes on. His question is like paragraph long. I already answered you, asshole, but let's read the whole question. Why? It's real long. Why do you still believe Trump? He's building a surveillance state and doing Bibi's bidding. He says he doesn't give a damn about the affordability crisis because it doesn't exist. Okay, that's propaganda. None of that's true. Weirdo. Why are you coming in here saying political lies and asking me about them? We're going to change the subject because nobody wants to hear about this today. Okay, we're trying to enjoy a nice stream without political crap. We all believe what we believe. Deal with it, motherfucker. And don't ever think that I'm walking away because your question is bothering me. I don't even know who you are, weirdo. Get the hell out of here. You mean nothing to me. Your question was dumb, TBH. Yeah, it was dumb. The way you talk to me right now in this chat, it makes me wonder about you in real life. Like, there's an actual person behind this keyboard here. Wow, you must be an asshole to other people around you, huh? Here it is. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. Do-do-do. Here it is. And this roof next to me is a tin roof. You guys know I love to do an ASMR video. I'm gonna have to walk away from it now because it does sound like rain on a tin roof. And it does give a really beautiful ASMR vibe to it. But I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me that well. So we'll move over here a little bit. Away from the tin roof. Let's go here. There we go. Uri Slay Girl says, I love how you take up for yourself when you get hated. Well, Uri Slay Girl, I've been doing this a long time, and I'm more hated than most streamers, okay? I've been through it. I've had my channel taken down by another YouTuber. I've had 7.5-hour live streams about me by another YouTuber. I have clippers that hate me, that steal my shit all the time. I have people that have doxed me, my real home. I have people that have swatted me. The cops and animal control have come in on me because of this. So, you know, I don't care anymore, Uri Slay Girl. It's kind of like I should be more filtered, and I know I should say less, but I can't help myself a little bit. I have so many trolls. I even tell myself, you guys, before stream, I say, just read the positive comments, girl. Just read the positive ones, ignore the bad ones. And I want to see an experiment if I can ever do that, because I can't. because I come in. This is the Real Housewife of Cleveland, and I get pissed. I'm like, what do you mean? You're the asshole. What the fuck? So yeah, I do get like that a little bit, you guys. I know people are trying to get a reaction out of me, but they're not getting the reaction they want. I'll tell you that. And I do like to troll them a little bit and give them a taste of their own medicine once in a while. Ooh, we just got a big lightning. Jesus loves me. Don't fucking spam chat. Jesus doesn't like that. You can tell me once. You don't need to spam my chat with that shit. The gods hear me speaking. The gods hear me. Poor Wanto is getting Brian Chicago. Poor Wanto is getting my troll. I don't think he hates the world, sweetie. I don't think he even believes what he's saying. Here's my, and I might be wrong, but here's what I know about trolls on YouTube. They do those racial slur towers on the side to interrupt the streamer's chat. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to stop you guys from being able to talk to me. And then at the end of the day, he'll hope that I stop streaming because of that. So you guys have to just look past him. I don't even believe he believes what he's saying. Who knows if it's even an adult, you know? I wonder about trolls a lot and their ages. I can't prove anything because they're a troll. If I'm a streamer, I'm going to have trolls. That's how it goes. He caught third-degree Trump derangement syndrome. Poor Wanto says, yes, I love a good storm. I do too. And it's really beautiful out right now. It's not hot, but it's warm. I was waiting for this. I was hoping the storm would come. Yame Wingwa Otamusa Dufiru. What's up? You say crazy how you spelled the name of Jesus and she freaked out. She might have the devil inside her. Look, the gods think I have the devil inside me. They agreed with Yamagata Juta Muta Asaru. They agreed. I have the devil inside me. We just had a thunder to prove it. What the fuck do you guys want to say about that? The devil is in her. The devil is in her. Yes, yes. Hi, Sam. Deluxe Girl is coming in. Deluxe, I love your comment. I can't read it, but I love your comment. Yes, Deluxe Girl, I'm with you. More of that. More of that. I don't know if she has the devil inside her, but she sure is fire. That's my bitches right there. That's my bitches. Sticking up for me. Hi, Ricky Bobby. Should I go out? Yeah. I'm gonna do it because Ricky Bobby's here. It's the only reason. It's gonna be cold, so I'm gonna abandon stream after that. Thunder on me, I do not care. Might be a little chilly though. Good thing I have a bra on because this is a little see-through, isn't it? Holy cannolis! Got the wet t-shirt concert in Cleveland. A wet t-shirt contest in Cleveland. Guess who wins? Cleveland. Cleveland always wins. Ooh! It's raining. Not a Biden fan. Hello. Let's go back in it. Look at this, though. I might have to check that gutter. Not a Biden fan. It's going well, but I'm getting wet. I'll pick you guys a flower in the rain. Don't say that I don't do things for you on stream. I wear gowns for you. I play in the rain. Look at, if you guys weren't here, I'd be playing in the rain. And if you guys weren't here yesterday, I'd be wearing the gown. I'm just letting you in on it. For joining. It's literally the lightest drizzle now. It stopped raining in the mid rain. Uh-oh. Let's get out of the rain for a minute, see what you guys are saying. It's not that cold, so I don't think I have to run in the house like I thought I was going to. Here's your flower. Don't forget it. It's a lemon balm bloom. It's like a spaceship flower. It's a salvia flower. It's lemon balm, Carhartt beanie. It is lemon balm, but I wonder if you smoke it, if it would have a similar effect. I would think it might. I'm not going to smoke it. I'm going to send this to Carhartt beanie's house. He'll do it for us. He'll test it out for us. So I got wet, but I didn't get soaked. I guess I did get a little soaked. I have chicken skin. Look at that. Look at my skin. Look at my chicken skin sticking up. Dang. Heather is in chat saying 100% Ulu, and she's saying Foot Slut Army. Foot Slut Army, Heather. Foot Slut Army. I have dirty, dirty feet today. Look at them. They're amazing. My actual foot guys will love that. The dirtier, the better. Ta-da. Foot Slut Army, bitches. It's my gang on YouTube. If you're watching me and you support me, you are part of the Foot Slut Army. Carhartt has come to the dark side. Dark side's always where it's been, Carhartt. You know it, boy. When I was showing you my foot a minute ago, I felt so much like Daisy. And that's what Daisy does all the time. She used to talk to me on the phone, or she would be streaming with me, and she'd be streaming with me like this. She'd just be talking to me like this. It was a very Daisy the Venezuelan thing to do. And she would be doing that as well. And she'd go to this one, just try to talk to me. It's normal behavior on my streaming, guys. It's just normal. We're going way back. You guys, Brian is the daily troll. You guys can hit his name and hit block on him, and you guys don't have to see his garbage. I'm keeping him so far. He is my troll. I don't agree with what he says, but he's a troll. They need love too. Heather says the weather is crazy hot as fuck here. Heather is in Texas, you guys. Heather, why don't you get out and play in the rain like I just did? Maybe I should inspire you. Oh, it's not raining there. It's just hot. Maybe you'll get rain, Heather Pooh. You need rain in Texas, don't you? Sam says, I wish I was your neighbor, smiley face. I wish you were too. Because you know what, Sammy Poo? You'd be sitting right there in my Hello Kitty throne doing bong hits with me. That's what you'd be doing. Sesh, let's try to hit this. There's a lot of wind. I'm trying. Hey, Brian. Can you give us a tower real quick and tell us how old you are? Brian, my troll, give us a tower on your age real quick. Be real, though. I want to know how old Brian Chicago is. Give us your age. Do you know? Do you know how to answer that one? Probably not. He's hyper-focused on hate. Cheers. Brian Chicago, I hope you find love and peace in your life today, buddy. Oh, we got it. He's 24. Brian Chicago's 24. Love it. Thank you. See, that's my trolls. They always come through for me. Doesn't matter how retarded they are. They'll come through for me. Thanks for being of age. I appreciate that, troll. She speaks in riddles. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud. That's funny. Forwanto says, I watched a Soft Toy Underbelly episode with Daisy. She's a trip. I couldn't follow. It made me feel like I was tripping. She speaks in riddles. Hi, yeah, hi. I was her best friend for 3 years. She was calling me before those interviews with Mark. She'd be like, hey, guys, Jennifer Nana. I'm on my way to do an interview with Mark. And she'd be talking about, like, what should I talk about? And I was like, Daisy, why don't you talk about you and your kids and your life and what got you to this place? Why don't you not talk about biodiversity and freedom to do animals? Oh, no, Jennifer Nana. I got biodiversity but she's just nuts, you guys. She's nuts and she's messed out and she's mentally insane. I don't know what to tell you people. I tried to get through to her. I think I got through to her more than any other human being on this planet. I don't mind telling you that. I think I did. But I don't have the wherewithal or the patience for that shit. I don't. I handled her for about 3 years. And we divorced in our friendship 3 times. And this last time was permanent, you guys. Look, I'll always love her, and I say that all the time, but I can never stream with her again or allow myself to be friends with her and, like, talk to her on a daily basis again. It is nuts. Look, it never gets better. It's not like what she does there is for show. That's real. That's real mental illness. Then add on the homelessness. Then add on the people hanging out around with her. Then add the meth she smoked that day that she says she doesn't do. Please, give us all a break there, honey. It's wild. It's wild behavior. And for a while, I thought it was cute and funny. And then even after that, I was like, oh, no, let me help this girl. And even after that, I was like, oh, God, she should be embarrassed. She's no healer. This was all a lie. She's a panhandling prostitute on meth. Oh, my God. Yeah, so that's where for me, guys. Yeah, when you see the reality of it, it's pretty gross. Mark exploited her pretty good. How did I get involved with DJ Darren? Through Daisy. So DJ Darren lives in an RV off the streets of Venice Boardwalk. He had a crush on Daisy when I was first starting to stream with her. When I first started streaming with Daisy, it was on her 2 channels. Both her channels had almost 1 million viewers. Neither of those channels are there anymore. But she was very popular, hugely popular. So were her channels. DJ Darren lived around the corner. He had his eye on Daisy. As content A for his IP2 streams, which, hey, I can agree with that. Also, he wanted to fuck her. He wanted to be her dude. He tried that ad nauseum, and it's sad. It's on her streams. It was watched by everyone in the world. Janny was there on the streams, calling him Lauren, making fun of him. I was a friend of his. You know, I was a mod in his channel for a long time. And then a lot of things blew up. Daisy didn't want to talk to DJ Darren. DJ Darren wanted to use her as content. He started creepily filming her from the back because she didn't want to stream with him. So he'd like film her tent where she was. It was real creepy shit. It was not IP2 IRL whatsoever. It was creepy, weird shit. And all he ever would talk about on his streams was Daisy. And then I started streaming on my own channel. And then Daisy came on my channel and every day was streaming with me. Every day we would stream together. Every day it was me and Daisy for like a year or 2. that made DJ Darren lose his mind. He just got jealous. I wasn't fucking her. I'm not a lesbian. We weren't scissoring. I wasn't loving her. She didn't like him. And she walked away from him every time. I have to stop the story real quick because we just got $100 super chat. Hey Joe RC, giving me $100 poos. Thank you. I'm standing here wet and a mess talking about my DJ Darren story, and I will finish that Carhartt beanie. But you're gonna donate $100 to my channel when I'm standing here looking a wreck. Yeah, W Joe, W Joe, Joe, eat it, eat it. I got it for you. I eat the W. W Joe. Let's do a sexy dance for Joe. I'm wet and a mess. Shake my ass for Joe. Thank you. Let's do a cartwheel for Joe. Hey, Joe. Thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel in that fabulous way. To all those yesterday who were yelling at me for taking donations. Check this shit out, bitches. Yeah, we got Joe coming in with the $100 super chat. $100 super chat. Joe, letting us all live the dream. Okay, let's do a cartwheel for that shit, Joe. You deserve it. You deserve everything life gives you, Joe. And a spin and another butt shake. Hey, thank you so much. Big W for Joe. Thanks, you guys. For Wanto says, woo, everybody celebrate that. That's a huge donation. You guys know I never ask for donos. I think it's kind of funny that he did it when we were talking about DJ Darren, though, don't you, Carhartt Beanie? Who's the biggest e-beggar around? Who's the biggest e-beggar besides VP? It's DJ Darren. You can't sit on DJ Darren's stream without him saying, you know what? I'm just gonna ban the stream. Okay, I keep going in and out. DJ Darren will threaten his chat and he'll say, you guys are donating to me. You know my content's not free. My time is important. Why aren't you guys tipping me? Where's those donos? Yeah, DJ Darren does that to his chat all the time. While he sits there with his cat dying next to him. That cat's dead now. Oh, we all know why. Poor Romeo. Okay, back to my DJ Darren story. So he got jealous of me streaming with Daisy. He became like a boyfriend. Like a salty ex-boyfriend. She never fucked him. At least that's what she told me. She may have. But she said she didn't. He just really always wanted to stream with her. He always wanted her. And when she streamed with me, he got jealous. Then he hated me. Then he became friends with Grey Alien. Okay, Grey Alien is a chatter. She is Goddess Hannah. She was also a goddess. She was talking to me and Daisy for a long time. She is also DJ Electra. Those of you that don't believe that, you're believing fake hype. Okay, on DJ Electra's show, many times she had Grey Alien come in the chat. Do you guys still believe it's not Grey Alien? Well, we can do that with 2 phones. That's how we do that, in voice changers, in AI. And then, it went so far as DJ Darren went to visit Grey Alien. And Grey Alien got one of her friends to pose as DJ Electra with DJ Darren so that they could seal that. Guess what? I got news for you people. Grey Alien is still DJ Electra. They can't cover that shit up. So DJ Electra, who's Grey Alien, and DJ Darren became friends because Daisy and I didn't want anything to do with Grey Alien anymore. So they both had their own little coven of hate and were coming after me and Daisy, and they both doxed me. You probably see in the short, it's in my shorts. It was on a live stream about 3 years ago. I would say it was 3 winters ago. And DJ Darren came in my stream with Grey Alien and said he was going to give me a taste of my medicine. He was going to dox me. And I hadn't been doxed yet. Or I had been doxed by Steve DeLeve. But he said it was an accident. And I believed him. Dumb. I had been doxed once at that point. So it was kind of still a huge deal for me to be doxed. And yeah, DJ Darren and Grey Alien did dox me. I did get a lot of nasty emails. I did get some shit in the mail. Fun. So DJ Darren is a piece of shit. He still hates me to this day. And I don't even talk to Daisy anymore. Daisy never ended up talking to him at the end. She said that she was scared of him because he would get like violent and scary around her. Seems normal to me. I mean, he has a meth head. That's how he gets. So, and then he got violent about me. I never did anything to him. I was friends with Daisy. And that made him and Grey Alien mad because Daisy didn't want to talk to Grey Alien or DJ Darren anymore. That is the story. That is the lore. She did want to talk to me, so they couldn't get to her, so they hated me. So then they doxed me. So that's where that goes. Gray Alien looks so innocent. Don't let her fool you, though. You think Gray Alien looks innocent? She looks like a retarded person that has Down syndrome. She doesn't look innocent to me. She doesn't even play innocent well. She plays victim, and it's sadly obvious to me because I know her. Okay, she's at least 3 different people that harasses me. Pretty sure she's also Tinkerbell hippie. So it's all the same people. People will tell you that I'm crazy. No, I'm not. That's how YouTube works. People protect each other. They do things with voice changers, and they have other people come in and help them cover those lies. There's a couple other people in chat that have told me they've seen the picture on DJ Darren's Instagram, and no, DJ Electra's not Gray Alien. Well, duh, he was visiting Gray Alien at that time, you guys, and she had one of her friends stand up and do that. Just how when she's DJ Electra, she has Gray Alien in the chat, and they pretend to talk to each other. I'm not 12. I can see past that. I'm 56. If you guys can't, I'm sorry. It's just how it is. You guys can all think I'm crazy if you'd like, but that's how it is. You don't want to know something else? Victoria J isn't Victoria J either. I got news for you. That's a voice changer too, y'all. So, I know some things because I'm not dumb and I have eye ears. You guys should try that. Sesh with me over here. Joe RC says, I was only talking about Dems buying Dumb Sons Deluxe. Joe RC, hey, Joe, thank you again. You made my day, sweetie. I'm sitting here like a drowned rat, and you just made my day donating $100 to my channel. That will go to good use. I'll tell you, you want to know exactly where that's going to go to? I try to put that right back into my channel. There's some microphones I haven't been able to afford, but with the donos I've gotten in the past week, yours being the top of the list, I'm going to be able to afford those microphones for my channel now. So when I ride my bike, when I do my IRL, you're not going to hear that anymore. The microphones I want to get are just a little under $400, so I'm getting the nice ones. I've tried to get the cheap ones. I've tried to get the pink ones for $9.99. I tried to get the fuzzy pink ones for $12.99. I tried the $20 ones. I tried the $40 ones. I tried the $150 ones. They're all crap. So I did take a demo for Billy Jono. I do watch Billy Jono. He's IP2. If you guys don't watch him, he streams on Hollywood Boulevard. He has IP2. It's Billy Jono, and he just got the nicest set of microphones, and it really enhances his streaming. So I'm going to do the same thing. Thank you for allowing me to buy fancy, expensive microphones that I wouldn't otherwise be able to afford. So thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Brian Chicago, shut up. Tee Kelly. I don't respect Billy. He used to deal with drugs, and he assaults people. I don't know Billy. He's another streamer. I know a lot of people, but I don't know Billy. I just gave him a little shout out because I was telling his story about the microphones. I'm not his buddy. I don't know about him. I would agree with you a little bit. I don't watch his streams. I may watch for about 5 minutes and then I get bored, TBH. I don't have anything against the guy, but I agree with what you're saying. Yeah. Let me read what she said. I don't respect Billy. He used to deal drugs and he assaults people. Oh, I don't know about the assault part. I believe you. I'm just saying I don't know him that well. But what I don't like is the Andy Dick part. I got my introduction to IP2 kind of watching the Andy Dick situation, right? With Chicken Andy and the RV and everything. That's my introduction, but I know who Andy Dick is for my whole life, right? I don't like how Billy John acts right now about Andy Dick. He kind of acts like Andy Dick's like his property. But then he exploits Andy Dick, right? At the same time. So I feel you. I think that Billy Jono is sneaky, and he's not. He's a little underhanded too. Yeah, I hear you. And for those reasons, he's not my buddy, and I don't know him. But I think he's a member of IP2 that's not total shit. Let's just say that. But yeah, I don't really support him. I just felt if I was telling his story, I should give him a little shout out. Okay, I'm gonna read this too. T. Kelly says, I know him personally. He beat up someone with his skateboard on live for no reason and broke his tooth. Did he really? Well, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like violence like that. And you guys know that I don't stand by that. I'm a streamer and I can do IRL every day from my front porch, I can do IRL on my bike. I don't ever need to assault people or hurt people or make people feel bad about themselves to get a reaction. And that's what streamers do a lot of the time. Like, for instance, I'm not going to say names, but like homeless people, you don't want to fuck with homeless people. You don't do that. I will fuck with homeless people during my IRL because I will be giving them weed, I will be giving them money, and I will be asking them their life story and what got you in this position, and I actually care. And do you want to tell your story? Do you want to give a shout out? If they don't, then I don't film them. But I like to deal with it that way. I don't feel that a lot of these streamers need that content. I feel I don't. Right? I'm not going to go out and beat somebody up with a skateboard to get content. I feel really sad knowing that about him. That's shitty. That's shitty behavior. Oh, okay. Carhartt comes in. He says the guy deserved it, and it was Chicken Andy that did it. That's a whole other story, isn't it? Let's just think that through. Push Billy O to the side. Now we got Chicken Andy doing that to someone, and this person deserving it. Yeah, well, I can see that too, Carhartt. If you're a homeless person or even not a homeless person and you're fucking with someone on stream, you might get beat up too. So if you deserve it too. So what is the real story here? Now I gotta know. I gotta go do searching today. You guys have done it to me. Your neighbors are watching you from the window. Well, all you can see is that, and no one lives in that house, and all you can see is the front porch, weirdo. But are my neighbors actually watching me from the window? Here's the reality of it. My neighbors are watching me on stream. My neighbors are right here in chat on alts fucking with me. How's that for IRL? That's real. That's real. That's my life. The eyes come in, and then you say you're your neighbor. You're watching me. It's more that you are. I know it's you. Trucker Tom's trucking on through. Trucker Tom, what's up? How you doing, Trucker Tom? Good to see you. We had a stream, and then we played in the rain, and we got soaking wet, and then we're still having a stream. Trucker Tom, what do you think about that? So you're wondering why I might look this way? I'm a little bit of a drowned rat if you're just coming in. What was that? A little thing going down the road. Are we all neighbors? I would say in my chat, we are all family and community, right? I would say that my chat on YouTube is the most lit community on YouTube. Why is that? Because I have the most real community on YouTube. It's just that simple. Other streamers have their 20 people that they've always had. I have new people every day. Do you know that yesterday I got 65 new subscribers? Just yesterday. My YouTube algorithm studio says that in the past 28 days I've gotten 728 new subscribers. Do you know how huge that is? So I want to say that we are the most lit community. I know there's a lot of communities on YouTube. I just came from one, and it was pretty shitty. You know who was in their chat every day? The same people for years. The same 40 people for years. And then maybe another 40 people came in, but they were all their alts. There was never any new vibe in there. So when I started streaming and when I started becoming popular, successful, I wanted to make sure that I was getting the new people all the time, that there was always a constant new vibe in here, that was always something changing, that the community felt safe. Look, we got Brian Chicago in here being a dillweed, but we know about him. We accept him, whatever. We hate him. We're going to have a troll every day. Carhartt beanie. I'm looking T. You're lying. I'm looking like hell. Thank you. Looking like shit. And Carhartt beanie blows it. Looking T. We are little. So anyways, I'm just thanking you guys really for being the most lit community on YouTube. I come from a lot of communities on YouTube. A lot. And most of them suck. Most of them are fake. Most of them are horrible. Look, if we just have a couple trolls that give us a racial slur tower in here, I think we're doing well. Because the other comments around that are really based on reality and people's character. And you don't see that a lot in other chat rooms. You just got people trying to one-up each other and make each other laugh. You really have some nice people in here saying some nice things. So I've worked hard for that vibe on my channel, and I am going to celebrate it. Amy is here. She says, I'm newer and really love your vibes. See, Amy is new. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. I work hard to do that. I think, even though I do talk a lot about my lore and my history, I do try to keep that fresh. And I really never bring that shit up myself. It's more other people asking about it. I really try to move on and be more present and make newer content, but people do like my lore and the past people that I know in other communities, like Carhartt Beanie asking about stupid DJ Darren. Let me get back to that a little bit. Let me say a little bit more about DJ Darren. So he did dox me. Him and Grey Alien. Grey Alien's doxed me numerous times. Grey Alien has sent shit to my house. Jenny has sent shit to my house. Okay? These are not lovely people. These are not people you want to make friends with. DJ Darren, I will say one thing. He is IP2. I liked him when I first met him, and I respected him because I didn't stream at that time, and I knew him from streaming. I watched him. He was IP2. I gave him respect. He was a dirty, fucking melting face predator, meth head, and I gave him respect until the day that he decided to dox me because Daisy liked me. So I'll say this about DJ Darren. He's IP2. He's been IP2 for a long time. He's been streaming a lot longer than me. I didn't know what the words IRL meant. That's his job, to do IRL. I've never seen DJ Darren do IRL. All I've seen him do is stalk Daisy and other women on the boardwalk. So here's what I say. He says that I'm 56, I'm too old to do this. Guess what? I'm better than DJ Darren. I do better IRL than he ever did. And he's IP2. I'm just a 56-year-old housewife. Okay? I have more subs than he will ever have. He only has like 1,200 subs. I just hit 8K. I don't have IP2 behind me. I don't have friends in other communities helping me. I'm not supposed to know how to do IRL, but I have more subs, more supporters, and do better IRL than that dude. Can I just add in one more thing? I also have more subs than Janny. Imagine. And I have more subs than Saint 10. Again, Saint 10 is IP2. Saint 10 has been streaming for years. That is his job. He doesn't have a job. He got magic, though, to take care of him, doesn't he? Saint 10 has been on not one RV show to help him get subs, but two. Guess who has more subs? It's me. It's Cleveland. It's the 56-year-old housewife. Chest bump. Boom. I have more subs than Janny and Saint 10 and DJ Darren. Ha! Cleveland always wins. Cleveland always wins. And then those boys still want to jack off to me. They still want to clip me. Janny tries to dance around, but he doesn't have any legs. That's the truth. My clipper, imagine being a Janny Clips, he doesn't have any legs. No wonder he's mad at me. Watch this. La 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 la. Janny, one of his favorite things to ask streamers is, can you crunk walk? You know why he does that? Because he doesn't have any legs. Janny can never crunk walk. Carhartt Beanie, I don't think I know how to crunk walk. I think it's something like this. He's asked it of me in Days Week before, and that's what I did for him once. I don't think that's it, but then again, I'm white, so I don't think I'm supposed to know how to crunk walk. Okay, so that being said, any houses for rent next door? Yes. There are 2 houses available on this tiny dead-end street. There's only 10 houses on the street, and 2 are available. Look it up. What is IRL? It means in real life. So if you're a streamer, you can stream like have a desktop stream where it's kind of what I'm doing and I'm just talking to you, or you could be walking down the street and I won't pay attention to you and I'll just be doing my damn thing and maybe trying to interview some people on the way and talk to them. That's IRL. You're living in real life. I can do IRL from my front porch. Actually, me doing this right now is IRL on my front porch, really. But if you're talking about IRL streamers, you're mostly talking about someone going out downtown, walking around, trying to talk to other people. That's what it really is. Joseph Aldridge wants to be my neighbor. Yes, I'd love that. Okay, I'm not going to read that out loud, Deluxe Girl, because I'm not going to give it any energy. I hear you. But, Deluxe Girl, I don't think I'm being spiteful. Have you seen what these people have done to me and my husband and my family and my channel? I'm allowed to laugh at these people for these reasons. They have taken me down, and they have exploited me and my husband, doxed us, and done things to our life IRL. So I can celebrate me surpassing them. I actually can do that, and I don't feel bad for it. And I don't think it's spiteful. I don't. It took me a long time to get past these people, and I've done a lot of work, more work than any of them have ever done. So me celebrating that doesn't make me spiteful. It doesn't. You don't know my lore or my history with these people, and you don't know how much they affected my life real, and how much they tried to hurt me in real life, just over my YouTube channel. So I don't think they are going to surpass me, sweetie, and I'm not going to put that into the universe, and I'm definitely not spiteful. I'm celebrating it because I'm better than them, and I always was, and they knew it. So that's what I have to say about that. And if you think I'm spiteful, I'm kind of mad about that. Because, well, I shouldn't be, because you don't know my lore. But that's not spite. That's celebrating a win on my end. Yeah, spiteful's a big word. We're going to be taking that word back, girl, because I'm not being spiteful. Uh, I just, no, you're wrong on that one. Joseph Aldridge says, good job, Jen. Sam says, it's not. Carhartt Beanie says, W. Carhartt Beanie knows what I've been through. Chef is in chat. Where's Chef? I just saw him. He knows what I've been through. Chef says they all deserve each other. Yes, they do. And I'm not worried about them surpassing me. When I told Skippy this yesterday, I said, Skippy, I've surpassed them all. And, he laughed and he said, yeah. He goes, you'll be at 10 in a minute, and none of them will be. And that's more of the truth. The truth is I am booming and they never were. So, and for them to even be valid, they've had to steal my content and try to hurt me. And for them to even feel like they were good on YouTube, they had to try to take down my channel, and did. And it wasn't just one person. It wasn't just Melissa. There was a couple people that helped her. So let's be real clear about that. It's not spite what you're seeing in me. Oh, you don't have to apologize. Deluxe Girl is apologizing to you. You don't have to, sweetie. And I'm not mad at you about that comment. That's why I said over and over, you don't know my lore. If you did, you would tell me to go behead these people, okay? Douse it with gasoline, light it on fire, put it on a stake in my front yard with a sign saying these people deserve this shit. Then put it on back of a blue pickup truck, cart it around Cleveland, Ohio with a sign saying this is Janny and Saint 10, okay? Then I would bring it back home, put it in my wall, drywall it over, and put lovely flower wallpaper over it. That's what these people deserve from me. So they're still making money off their stolen shit of me on their channel. And I allow it. Because just how I let my trolls in here, I allow it. I could take down their entire channels if I wanted to. I do not. Jen's House of Pain, what are you doing? She says, we love you, Jennifer. Keep going. Keep being you. And I will. And I do. And that's the worst part for them. They hate that. They hate that. Because I don't really do anything, you guys. I have a daily diary. I sit here and I talk to you and I get high. You're lucky if I do some IRL with you guys. If I'm going to do IRL with you guys, that means I was going to take a walk anyways, or I was going to take a bike ride anyways. So I just bring you guys along with me. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm never like, oh, let me think out a stream, and you guys are just coming along with my life a little bit. So I understand why these people hate me, because they have to do like job things and they have to like get on RVs to get attention and shit. Look, if somebody invited me on an RV, hell no, I wouldn't go. I have a husband. I'm 56 years old. I would never want that lifestyle. I'm just going to sit here and talk to y'all, and that's my shtick. That's my thing. That's why people get mad at me, because I don't really have to do much. You saw the dentist IRL stream. Well, let me tell you something about those. If I was at the dentist that day, I probably don't remember that stream, because I was on a benzo that day. I'd be high on a Valium that day. If I'm going to the dentist, those are the days I'm taking the Valium, okay? There's only about 10 times a year I take a pill because of my doctor, and those are the days. So yes, I'd be getting back from the dentist. I should be laying on my couch watching The Real Housewives, but I'm like high on a Valium, feeling good, not having protracted withdrawal for the day. I'm like, let's go do something. And I always stream when I'm high on a Valium. I really do. At least I let you guys know about that, though. Carhartt Beauty says, like Deluxe Girl said, the universe is listening. That's why you're thriving. Aw. Thanks, Carhartt Beanie. Yeah, well, for a while, Carhartt Beanie, I didn't think the universe was listening. I didn't. I was pushed out. I was slammed out. There was an entire nightmare, right? And what would other people do? They would probably take away their YouTube channel. They would probably stop streaming. What did I do? I said, fuck you, fucking homeless weirdos. That's what I said. I just kept going. Start over. Start over. I think on my channel now, I've got like 1,700 videos now. All those videos are just from last June. You guys had never got my content back from Dope Girl, that whole episode. I lost all my content from the year 2007 till last June. Do you know how much content that was? You see how much I'm swinging out now? It wasn't about the amount of content. It was, you know, the quality of it. It was my wedding videos. It was all the elderly rescue dogs that are now deceased that I can't see anymore. It was those memories I had put on this channel for me to remember that are gone. So I'm sad that, you know, other YouTubers did that to me. I think that was really unnecessary, you know, because what happened? They found out I was worried about them. That's why they did this to me. So it's like, wow, guys. Robert says, dust yourself off. Try again. Phil's fan for life just sent me a star. Hi, Phil. How are you? Troy says, I'm a dog. Arf, 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 arf. Or are you more like a woof? Okay. Okay. Obstinate says, I like the Hollywood rock star topic. I dated the Doors Down tour manager, the one they had originally, so I got a taste of that lifestyle. He was a real jerk. But I was infuriated. Okay. Well, I've dated famous people too. I've hung out with famous people. So the most famous person I ever hung out with was Kiefer Sutherland. Obviously, that's my Kiefer Sutherland story. It's only 24 hours, 48 hours that I hung out with him, but it was fun in Hollywood, driving down Hollywood Boulevard, meeting his boys, being taken to after-hours clubs. There was a certain vibe there. Sitting down with Robert Downey Jr.'s cocaine dealer, getting coke from him, doing that. It was fun times, you know? You don't do anything like that. My other experience like that is I had a boyfriend for a long time, Richard Patrick. He was in Nine Inch Nails. Now he's the lead singer of Filter. His brother is the Terminator, Robert Patrick, the Liquid Terminator. So I grew up with Richard. Richard allowed me to be around Nine Inch Nails all the time. When I wasn't supposed to be. I wasn't a groupie. I was the girlfriend. When they went to Ozfest, their tour bus broke. They had to use Ozzy's tour bus. Was I out in the stands? No, I wasn't. I was sitting in Ozzy's tour bus with Nine Inch Nails at Ozfest. Like, yes. So I understand what you're saying about that stuff. Really, really amazing stuff that you get to do. So the manager from Three Doors Down, or the tour manager from Three Doors Down is who you dated. Okay. So I can relate with a lot of that. Trucker Tom is coming in with stars. Kira says, just the way you speak. What about it, Kira? What about it? You like it or you hate it? Kira says, oh my God, you remind me of my friend Beth. She's way deaf than me, and I'm 27. She's in her 60s. Oh, I don't know what deaf means, but I think it's good. Okay, thank you. And the way I speak. So I'm reading this backwards, you guys. I'm reading chat backwards. I'm getting your chats backwards because I'm reversing. Thank you, Kira. I'm glad I remind you of your friend Beth. And she's in her 60s. I love that. Robert says, I shook hands with President Donald J. Trump. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love that. I'm jelly about that. Would you guys want to hear my story? I have a new one for you that you guys have never heard, and it's pretty exciting for me. I know Shep is here. He's going to get a kick out of this. This is a new story about a famous person, and I got this for you today. I was wondering when I was going to tell you guys, how I was going to tell you guys. This is very exciting. So I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. It's a play on words. It's a play on words. It's a joke. Because I watch a lot of Bravo. Oh, Nick is sending me sparkles. 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Nick. It's a play on words because I'm from Cleveland and I'm about reality shows and reality And so I call myself the Real Housewife of Cleveland. But here's what you don't know. I really love the Real Housewives, and I've been watching them forever, and I live by it. I hate watching a little bit because I don't want to be like them. I'm never going to get Botox or get drunk. But that's what they do. And I love it, so I watch that. Oh, Rick is sending me a star now. Rick! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So many stars. Ricky is sending me so many stars. We're going to have to do a spin. A little butt shake. Thanks, guys, for the stars. So, the Real Housewives. Love them. Everyone always says, do you want to be on it? Of course. Duh. Probably would never want me. Okay, I'm just a 56-year-old housewife from Cleveland. I've got nothing to offer. I did want to trademark my channel so that if they ever did that, I'd have to pay them. But, you know, that Clint Eastwood thing didn't turn out to be true. So here's the thing. I start watching the new Housewives started 2 days ago. Season 20, Episode 1. Real Housewives of Orange County. RHOC. Like Cleveland. Real House of Cleveland. RHOC. Some people know me as that. Understand this. Season 20. Episode 1. Season 20. I've been watching the show for 20 seasons. I'm invested. They have a new housewife. I'm dead. Okay? They have a new housewife. Who's the new housewife? One of my stripper bitches. I'm dead. I could die. It's Camilla, who used to work at the same strip bar as me. The new housewife on Orange County is a stripper that I used to work with. She gave me an omelet pan. I still have it. Should I go get it and show you people the omelet pan that Camilla, the new housewife, gave me? Like, I knew that she was dating the Browns quarterback, and I knew that she was becoming a Playboy bunny and going in Hustler and all. I knew that that was happening. I did not know, okay, she was going to become a housewife one day. I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. So her and I worked at the same strip club together. It's Christie's Cabaret in the Flats. It's still there, in the Cleveland Flats. So I was ending my stripper career. I was just about, it was the last few months I was working there, and she was just starting. When she started there, they changed the stripper money, and they put her face on it. You know, when you get the fake money, oh, you guys know, when you go in there and you buy the fake money for the lap dances, there's always a bitch's face on it. They had just put her face on it. Oh my God. The plastic thing over the van that drives, the bus that drives around the Cleveland Flats to advertise, it had a couple girls on it. They took that off. They put her face on it because she had been in Hustler and stuff. Camilla, she was very popular at my strip club. I talked to her a couple times, and what happened? She moved in next door to me in Lakewood, Ohio. Okay? She moved in next door to me. And then when she was moving out, that's when she gave me the omelet pan. It's a double omelet pan. I shit you not. So I have an omelet pan from one of the Real Housewives of Orange County right now. And she is an ex-stripper, and I worked with her. Is that the craziest shit you people have ever heard? So when you hear about the Kevin Bacon thing, you're so many degrees away from whatever. I'm basically a Real Housewife now, because I know one. There's one on there right now. So that's for a fame story. Pretty amazing, right? What about you, that shook Donald Trump's hand? So with the Kevin Bacon thing, I'm now one away from meeting Trump. Hi to the log. Shepard says, oh my God. Shepard, you gotta go see this girl. And at first, they were showing her on the previews, and I didn't even recognize it was her, because she's gotten so much plastic surgery, she doesn't even look like herself. And if you watch the episode, it's episode 1, you guys better jump in now. It's been 20 years. Episode 1, jump in with the new girl from Cleveland, by the way. I'm dying. She's not really from Cleveland. She's from Akron. She just stripped in Cleveland. That's why she says she's from Cleveland. She's not. She's from Akron. Her parents lived in Akron. Dang, she's from Cleveland because we worked at the same titty bar. But I digress. She didn't even look like herself. She's had so much plastic surgery done that she is unrecognizable. She looks a little bit like Joan Crawford, Joan Collins, meet Daisy the Venice Healer in her face. She's got that same weird face look, right? Her body is still beautiful, but her face be looking weird because it's all filled out and it's tight. It's taut. It looks a little bit like a basketball. So when I realized that was her, I started freaking out in the middle of my thing, watching it. Skippy's on the couch. I'm like, that's her. That's Camilla. It's Camilla. He's like, who? He's like, what are your ex-stripper girls? I'm like, it was our neighbor, the stripper neighbor that gave me the thing. He was like, oh. She was also on another reality show before, you guys, at that At that time when I lived next door, she was doing some low budget grade reality show. So she's been on TV before. I'm aware of it. She was a nice girl. I adored her. If you watch her in this show, backs of her of when she first started doing Playboy, when she first started doing Hustler. She's showing what she used to look like before plastic surgery. That's the girl I remember. She looks a totally different than the housewife. Again, another reason why I love the housewives. I learned from them how not to be. I don't ever want to get plastic surgery. I will never get Botox. I'll never iron out my wrinkles. Let my wrinkles come. That's the beauty I'm going to find. So when I saw Carmela, I was just like, oh, hell no. Another reason for me not to get Botox, because she looks rough, man. You don't want to do that to your face. Also, she had 4 kids in the time since I've worked with her. 4. One's like 17. She had them all with Jeff Garcia. I think his name is Jeff. Something. Billy Garcia? I'm not sure. The quarterback for the Browns. Now, I knew she was dating him, but I didn't. She married him. She did well. That bitch did well for herself, did she not? She's got 2 homes now, or 3, and she's still married to him, even though he cheated on her. How about that? So, that was crazy. I want to tell you that. What is the stripper lifestyle like? Just curious. I've taken care of a few at hospitals due to drug overdoses. Oh, I wasn't that kind of a stripper. So I was the stripper that I worked in like gentlemen's clubs, and I wore feathers and diamonds, and it was more of a show. So my stripper years, I always had a boyfriend. He was an asshole. He was abusive, but I was loyal to him. I wasn't dating customers or a prostitute or, an escort or anything like that. I simply went in there, and it was an acting job for me. I acted like a whore for the 9 hours I was there, for the 4 hours I was there, and I left talking on my money phone, coming back to my husband. I don't regret anything I ever did. It was a wild lifestyle, and if you don't have my sense of self-awareness, you're going to be ending up either getting hurt, trafficked, or a whore, or growing old in that business. So I knew it was something I wanted to jump in of and jump right out. I wasn't sure how I was going to jump out. I was going to go back to school, I guess. I was going to go back to college. I went to Kent and Cleveland State for art history and English lit. I was going to maybe get into restoration after stripping, but then I met Skippy, and Skippy just took me out of the strip bar and saved me. Stripping was amazing. I hung out with the likes of Slash, Kiefer Sutherland, the Nelson brothers, Dennis Rodman made it rain on me. I can't even tell you. I stripped in Cleveland and in Hollywood, California, at two famous strip bars in California, famous because they were both in Motley Crue songs. Crazy Girls and The Seventh Veil. I worked at both of those. One was just topless and one was nude. So I've worked totally nude. I've worked in a bikini bar. I've worked in a dive bar that was such a dive bar that the men had to bring their own liquor and they had a dirt floor. And I went home and I had dirty, muddy feet. So I've worked at a bar like that, and I've worked at the top-notch 5-star gentlemen's clubs, and that's where I usually landed and stayed. And I was usually a night girl, and I didn't have to make a schedule, and I came as I wanted. So it was a good deal for me. I don't regret it at all. You didn't ask them because they died. Not an appropriate question when they come in from overdosing. I know you're not calling me a moron, but you're calling someone else in chat a moron. So I never was like on hard drugs like that where I overdosed stripping. I don't see how I could have been, because I was like a pole dancer. I was like in competitions. I'm doing flips. I'm doing acrobatics. I'm like a ballerina on the pole. I'm making it look graceful, but it's hard shit to do. So I wasn't high like that. My stage name was Mary Jane, so I was high like that. I was smoking weed. I wasn't, maybe I was doing a little coke back then, but I wasn't doing hard drugs where I was ODing at the club. Now, a couple of my friends did OD and die. Rest in peace, Taylor. She was a heroin addict, and she suffered with it. She suffered with it for a long time, and she ended up dying. My friend Blaze died at work. She fell over the balcony and ate shit. It was a big pile of mush on the floor right next to the stage. So that wasn't a good day. So there's a lot of bad things that happen at the strip bar. I was happy to get out of there in one piece and with my soul still intact. I'm one of the rare ones. I'm going to say that again. I'm one of the rare ones. I wasn't like the other girls there, and I made sure that I didn't end up like the other girls there, and I made sure that I saw those other girls, and I took a lesson. So I got in and out of there real quick. I know. I guessed that much. Carhart says my ex-girlfriend was a stripper. She would only work 3 hours a day. Well, the shifts were 9 hours. How long do you think I stayed? I came late and I left early. Let's just put it that way. And no one said boo to me. Why not? Because I was coming in, and you have to tip the DJ when you leave. Well, I tipped the DJ when I left, when I came in. The other girls, when they leave shift at the end of the night, they're giving the DJ $10 and being like, I can't really afford it, blah, blah, blah. I would come in late. I'd give the DJ $50 and a list of the 3 songs I wanted to hear as I came in. I owned the place. I owned the people. I also gave my favorite penguins each $20. What were the penguins? The bouncers. So that way I was protected all night. And not only that, they were already tipped by me. So when that big VIP person came in, that doctor, that lawyer, that rock star, that athlete, that Cavs player, and they got that VIP room, I was one of the first picks that would go in there. So I was very smart about that. I would pay my house fee at the end of the night, but everybody else privately, I took care of when I came in. I came in late and I left early, and I never had a schedule. And there is a beauty to that. That is a beauty to that. And that's the way stripping should be. You can't go and be a stripper for 9 hours on a shift. I would see some of those girls that would try to, and they were beat down. You ain't looking good after 3-4 hours, yo, doing stripper work, okay? You need to go home and take a bath after that. That's what I have to say about that. Shepard says, interesting story. I don't know what the story that was, Shep. Aren't they all, Shep? Aren't they all? I'm thinking you're talking about Camilla. Can you guys believe that I know one of the Real Housewives? One of the RHOCs? I know her. I've seen her entire body nude. How bizarre is that? She gave me a fucking omelet pan. Okay, that's weird. My life is weird, people. That's why I want to share it with you. We've been streaming for 40 minutes and 35 seconds. That's not true at all. How long do you think we've been streaming? Like 3 hours? 3 hours is about my cutoff point. We did 420 yesterday. Yesterday was a fun stream. It was more fun for some of you, but we're going to keep that between you and me and my vagina, won't we? Yes, that stream is now privated. Enjoy that to those of you. Enjoy it. We got 16K on that stream. Of course I did. Of course I did. Anywho, we've made $99 on the stream. I want to thank Joe again for that $100 fucking super chat today. Wow, I'm looking up there and I can't believe that Joey Poo gave us a $100 super chat. Thanks for that dono. Shuts all their mouths from yesterday. We have 167 likes, and there's 25 of you in chat. Thank you for the stream today, you guys. It was amazing. Especially since I had to private my 16K stream yesterday. That hurt. That hurt like taking off a Band-Aid. I don't mind telling you. But to those of you who saw, enjoy. Heather says, I'm back. Hi, Heather Pooh. Where'd you go? I didn't know you were gone. Where'd you go? What'd you do? Is it still hot in Texas? I have to read what Obstinate wrote here. She says, I work in a trauma unit. I work in a trauma unit. People that come to us usually don't make it. Dead people don't talk, she says. Hey, Obstinate, can I just thank you for your, I sound like I'm saying like an army thing, like a military thing. Thank you for your services. Thank you for working in a trauma unit. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world. I know. I could never do something like that. I watch a lot of TV and I watch a lot of shows about people who work in trauma units and shit like that. It's got to be one of the hardest things. My father was a cop, but then he turned into a paramedic in EMS, and he used to talk about that stuff all the time. So I think you have a really hard job, and I think it's amazing what you do. Deluxe Girl says, oh, she's just fighting. Okay, Obstinate and Deluxe Girl are fighting in chat. Okay, you guys can fight all the day long. I love you both. I love you both. You should become friends and love each other and not fight. All the neighbors going by. They're like, there's that damn YouTuber again. Hi, neighbors. I'm out here again. Heather says, I got busy. We were waiting for my dad and getting to leave my doctor appointment. Oh, Good, Heather Pooh. Come on, Dad. Come on. Get with it, tell him. Move it, Dad. I'm just kidding, Heather Pooh. Obstinate says yes. That's what I meant, and often wonder what made life that way and what it brings to them and that point of overdose not fighting. I love this platform. Yeah, you're wondering. So you see it after it happens. So I'll tell you, the girls that I see overdose there, they had had a problem for a long time. They didn't have family. They didn't have friends. They had customers. Those customers exploited them for their bodies and gave them money. And they thought that the money would help them. And at the end of the day, they were using the money for drugs. That's exactly what happens with those type of girls. So they end up not having any family. They end up not having any friends because they're whores. None of us good girls want to be friends with them. And they end up doing drugs with customers' money that they prostitute themselves with. That's how that usually goes in the strip bar. You're either like me or you're like them. It's A or B. There's not really a lot of gray area in between either. So I always felt bad for those girls. I know at least 5 or 6 I can think of right now that I saw die. That died not in front of me, but at the time. My one girl friend that I was closest with that comes up to me, and I actually get a little lump in my throat about this one. She was the most beautiful girl I ever saw in my life, Raquel. Her stage name was Yana. Most beautiful girl I ever saw in my life. But she had a lot of tattoos. She had got a boob job. You could see past that. You could see the beauty in her face. But she was doing a lot extra, right, that she didn't need to do. Yana was doing a lot of drugs, man. I worked every shift with her. She was the number one girl. She was the face on the money. It's funny because we were just talking about that. I told you that Carmela, the new housewife, got her face on the money. Well, they took off this girl's face, Raquel, Yana. She shot herself in the head. She went home on a Saturday night that I danced with her. When there was a bachelor party came in, they only invite 4 to 6 girls on the stage. Me and Yana were always one. I was the redhead. She was the blonde with the double D's. We were buddies. She had a little boy, a little 3-year-old boy. She was doing a lot of drugs just because she was very unhappy and she didn't have any real friends. She was talking to customers a lot. She was making a lot of money, but she was doing the drugs. She went home on a Saturday night after her and I were drinking a little bit together at the bar. She shot herself in her head. Right here. Bam. With her little boy in the next room next to her. She lived for a minute, for about 48 hours. A bunch of the other strippers went the next day to see her in the hospital. I refused. I was like, fuck no. She's not going to live, and I'm not going to go see that. I'm not going to remember her that way. So it still is a harsh thing for me to remember. So I think the girls that died of ODing, hey, at least they went out quietly. At least they didn't look in their mirror on a Saturday night and shoot themselves in the head with their baby in the next room. I can't imagine what had gotten into Yana that would made her so depressed it did that. But I saw many other girls die from overdoses there. Mostly heroin at that time. But I saw a lot of messy things and a lot of ugly things there. But it taught me how not to be. Poor Wanter says, good luck at your appointment, Heather. Yes, Heather. Says, I'm going to see the doctor because I found a heart murmur. Okay. Well, that was when you were 23. So you guys, Heather is 31. And Heather does have some medical issues. So I'm glad you're keeping up on that. But that's not like it's a checkup, right, Heather? It's not something new, right? Or is it? You tell me, sweetie. I know Heather's story. It's not my business to share, you guys, but Obstinate says, I took care of a stripper that died alone. They mostly do. They are always alone. And that's why they go to the drugs. That's why they go to the customers. They want to not be lonely, but then the customers don't give them the love they want. The customers just want to fuck them and give them money. So they never end up getting what they want. It was a vicious cycle to watch. She said, I took care of a stripper that died alone, overdosed, very, very sad. I did say a prayer over her because she was alone. So that's why I was asking about the lifestyle. I felt terrible with this girl. Well, I feel that you were asking for a reason, and I hear you. And I think I understood perfectly. And I think I shared with you the other side of it. So I hope you can understand now. And I want to thank you for praying over that girl, because I'm going to promise you she didn't have anyone. Her parents hated her. Her brothers and sisters hated her. Her friends hated her. The other strippers hated her. The customers hated her that were fucking her. So she had a very sad life. Um, and if I was that girl, if I had ended up that way, and I almost did, I almost could have. I could have taken that route very easily and been alone. Because I'm alone now. All I have is Skippy, you guys. And I'm blessed. It could have ended up that way for me, for real. So the fact that you prayed over her, thank you for doing that. I thank you for all those girls. I feel that in my soul. And I feel that from them. Thank you. Because all those girls are ever looking for is another girl's girl to like them and to look over them and to wish them well. So you did that. You did that at the end of their life. Thank you for doing that. That's very sweet. That's actually one of the sweetest things I've heard in a very long time, and that touched me. It touched me. I have a lot of unfinished ties from my stripper days from those girls that I've lost. It feels icky and it feels gross. And I don't understand it either. But hearing that after they're getting care or they're gone, that you're actually saying a prayer for them while I'm saying a prayer for them while it's still happening. Good girl. Good girl. Good. We did the best we could, right? That's their journey. That's their fate. But at least you and I were cheering them on, right? And I think they know that from the other side. So that's our karma. And that's who we are, right? That's our character. So I'm proud to know you, Obstinate. Shepherd is giving Heather some prayers. So I'm a starseed, you guys. You guys know that. I believe in all different religions, well, except for the Muslims. Heather is a Baptist Christian. Heather is a Heather is very close to God. Let's put it that way. Okay? Heather is very godly. So when we pray for Heather, Heather prays in her Christian way all the time. When I pray for Heather, I pray to every god, every goddess. I ask my ancestors, I ask the fairy princesses, I ask the aliens to look over Heather today. Because that's my Heather Pooh. Heather is so supportive of me as a friend and so supportive of my channel. She used to be a mod here, you guys. So does Shepherd. I just don't have any mods anymore, you guys, because I want to take care of my own channel because that's the way it needs to be. So she's a friend. And she's a supporter, and she's someone I care about on this planet. So we pray to everyone today for you, Heather. And whether this is just a checkup or whether this is something new, let's just get it taken care of. Poor Wanto says, good thing you stayed out of all of that, Jennifer. Yeah, good thing Skippy came along, right? Good thing Skippy came along, too, because I often wonder what would have happened to me if Skip hadn't came along. But we don't have to look at that timeline because it didn't happen. Hi, Heather Reedy. How are you? Welcome to chat. To all the new people coming in, I'm sorry I look like a drowned rat, but we were playing in the rain for a little bit. Oh, Heather Reedy's come in. She says, hello, my name is Heather from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Hello, Canada. Well, I am Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. What's going on? We're just wrapping up the stream. This is the end of the stream. We're going to wrap up the tails here, and we're going to abandon stream in a little bit. I have to go wake up my husband and get our day started. I have to paint my nails because they look atrocious. I have to do some laundry today. That's on the books. Sweeping and mopping is on the books today, and I think that's about it. The rest of the day should be pretty easy. Skippy might have to work today because I think he's working for his buddy. It is Skippy's second week of vacation. But he was working yesterday and today because he's helping his buddy out. But then he's going to have the rest of the week off, and then it's his birthday. We're going to be celebrating Skippy's birthday this weekend, you guys. My old man's going to be 48 years old. My old man is so old, you guys. What do you think about that? I'm 56. Skippy is going to be 48. Yeah. So I'm a cougar. Nice to meet you, Heather. Oh, Forwanto says, thank you, Skippy. Thank you for saying that, Forwanto. You're sweet. You're sweet. But yeah, if it was, I definitely wouldn't be streaming here in front of you because I wouldn't have the confidence or that be happy or be healthy. I honestly don't believe I'd be alive if it wasn't for Skippy. That's the truth of it. I was doing drugs back then, but not heroin and stuff. You know, I was doing coke and stuff, though. You know, I guess I could have died as well. I never really think about that. I don't touch that shit anymore. I haven't in like 25 years. But, brings back some memories. And I did get lucky, didn't I? I did get lucky. I don't think a lot of those girls got that lucky, and I saw a lot of those girls. You know what bothers me the most is a girl that fell from the balcony. Blaze. We had a strip bar, and it was 2 stories. The top story was a balcony all the way around, and the stage in the middle. It was very lovely. 5-star Gentlemen's Club, Christie's Cabaret, Cleveland Flats. Look it up. There's pictures. This girl, it was never proven what happened because mysteriously the guy she was dancing for was gone after that. A lot of things could have happened. He could have pushed her. She could have fallen. I've done a lot of dances against that balcony and drunk as a skunk on shit. And I was never close to falling. But there are tricks that strippers do that she could have done that could have gone wrong, that could have launched her over that balcony. She could have tried to step between the guy's legs and stepped on his dick or his balls by accident. He could have done one of these and killed her by accident and realized it and then he bolted. Or he could have done it on purpose. Or she could have just fallen by accident and he got scared and left. You don't know what happened because he's gone. But what we do know that happened the next day is her parents came to the club while the cleaning company was there cleaning up her guts off the floor next to the stage. She fell, and she fell hard, and she wasn't anything but a pile of mash. And she wasn't going to be okay. She didn't live past that fall for 1 second. So I think that all the ODs and all the other weird stories of the strip bar, the girls that go missing, the girls that become whores, none of it bothers me as much as the story of Blaze falling to her death right next to the stage. Oh, terrible. Shepard will say, happy birthday, Skippy. Have a great day, Jennifer. You're still on. You may make it to 4:20. I'm not going that long. I'm trying to get off of this stream. I really keep trying to get off of here. I just kept saying I keep trying to get off. No, that's later. That's later off stream. Let's just cash this out, and then I'm going to push a band. I'm going to push end, and that's how it's going to be. My clock is all messed up here because I have hit the off button at least twice. So that messes up my clock. So I don't know how long we've been streaming, but it's been a while, you guys. I've been wet, and I dried off. That's how long we streamed. 171 likes in here, and 25 in chat. Shep, I'll tell Skippy you said that. You're our favorite, Shep. We're rooting for you. I got your message the other day. I'm not going to say it out loud, but I got your message in the comments the other day, and I'm happy to hear what your doctor said. And keep going, Sheppy Poo. But I worry about you at this time, Sheppy Poo, because now it's when like the doctors tell you that everything's fine. That's when everything starts going wrong, actually. This is the hard time, Sheppy Poo, is when everybody says it's fine and you've passed those points and everything's good. You'll still have problems sleeping even though you got that sleep medication. Things will happen that will be weird now and you'll be like, oh, fuck. Just stay true to yourself. Just remember why you quit those things and stick to it no matter what. No matter what. That's the only important thing you have to do from now until the end. So I just wanted to remind you of that, Sheppy Poo. That we're over here rooting for you. Me and Skippy, we talk about you often and we love you. And we send you our sparkles. We talked about you over dinner. I think it was 2 nights ago, Shep. There's a hit. What you're smoking? Oh, hold on. Let me get down. Nail guy. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing it yourself.
Oh,
Look at Miss Leader.
That was the mailman. That was my mailman. I love my mailman. My mailman is a death metal guy, and he has very long hair. And he will be listening to death metal on his earphones most of the time. Okay, we're going to end the stream with another blueberry muffin because you know I'd be getting high as fuck for my blueberry muffins today. 200 milligrams of gummies I melted into my blueberry muffins yesterday. Please go watch the video I made I uploaded it yesterday afternoon. It is on the video section, in long video section on this channel. It will show you how I made this, how I melted the gummy, how I put the fresh blueberries in, how I made it from beginning to end. I don't know what time it is. I have no idea. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. You're as high as fuck with me? I love it. And I'm getting higher on my blueberry muffins. I ate 3 yesterday, and I was so high. I went to bed at 8 a.m. No, 8 p.m. 8 o'clock last night I went to bed because of these. And this is my second one, so they're working really well. I want you all to make sure you see this video so you can make muffins too. Cheers. Yes. Petapack Pavan is here. He says, hey, baby. Hey, baby. I think it's funny when you guys call me baby. I always tell Skip that. I'm like, they come in the chat and they call me baby. He's like, as long as they tip you. That's what Skippy says. He doesn't care. Cheers to you. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you all. I love all of you babies. That's it. That's the stream. That is the stream. There's nothing left in here. I can't hit that. These things need to be plugged in, and you know it. Look at that. Blink if you love Cleveland. Look at my nails are atrocious. Look at my hair. Wait, I look like a drowned. I look like a river rat. Is river rat in chat? Because I look like one. Shepherd's Kiss says you have been an inspiration to me for sure. Good. Good, sweetie. I'm glad because I love you. You're my soul brother, and I care about you. You are literally my favorite chatter in the world. And you always will be. So I worry about you, and I know you just went through something huge, but I think you were very successful. But what they don't tell you is right after that success sits in, that's when the real work starts. I'm sure you probably already know that, but I just want to remind you of that. You know I have protracted withdrawal. I go through it every night. I'm still going through withdrawal, and even though you are done, your body and your mind will go through resets still. I like to think of it in threes. Really, Shep, listen to this. I think of it in threes because it still happens. Every 3 days, something weird resets. Withdrawals. Every 3 weeks, something's different. For me, Shep, every 3 years, it gets weird. So it's a constant battle, and you must fight it, Shep, so you must be aware. That's all I'm letting you know, is just be aware. Even for someone like me, it gets hard sometimes, but you stay strong. You're true to thine self. Can we meet, babe? No, we cannot meet. And, oh, Obstinate says the sweetest thing. She says, you have been an inspiration to me, too. We are the same age, also. Right on. It's lovely to meet you, Obstinate. It's lovely to meet another girl. And I know you and I don't get along with other girls, but on the other hand, I'm a girl's girl, right? So when I do meet the good girls, I see them. See you. I see you, girl. So thank you for finding me here on this weird YouTube platform. If you guys don't know, or if you're new to my channel, the reason I do this is because I want to document my life. And that's what I'm doing. So this is my daily diary entry. And we do this almost every day. And I try to, that's what keeps me true to myself. That's what gives me accountability. Like, I come in here talking about how I'm GMO free and organic. I also come in here every day that I cheat, and I tell you guys, I'm eating these M&Ms today. Or the other day when I had the McDonald's on the same stream that said I hate McDonald's, and I eat a sausage egg McMuffin. So I take accountability on my stream and show you guys the bad parts too. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys can learn from me. We aren't always perfect, but as long as we are so self-aware and really trying, we've already done half of the battle that the other people aren't doing, you guys. So I love you all. I think you're all amazing. I said this earlier. I think this is the most lit community on YouTube. And believe me, I've been through a couple communities on YouTube. And the one that I've created here is literally the best one. And so I'm happy to have you all in this little portion of my life. If I inspire any of you, that's crazy, and I've done something right, because you guys all inspire me to keep going and to be accountable for myself. So I love that. We keep each other healthy, and we keep each other on our toes. And then these trolls come in here, and they keep us all on our toes, and then we can just kill them all, right? Okay. That's the stream. I love you. I gotta give one huge shout out to Joe. Joe with the $99.99 super chat. That shit don't happen every day. Does it happen to me? Yeah. It may be the 4th or 5th time it's happened in my streaming career, and it never gets old. It never gets like, oh, this is normal. Never. So thank you for that huge, generous dono. Thank you for supporting my channel in that way. Really appreciate that. Now I can go buy those microphones that I couldn't get before. So special shout out to Joe for that. Hey, Scuba Doos, don't be so scuba dooey. Killer. Killer letter. Okay, that's the stream. Love you guys. Bye.